Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Day with Heavy Cardboard, where we teach, play, and discuss medium and heavy strategy board games, war games, 18xx. And tonight is, well, this would be the medium heavy strategy board game section. Today we're featuring Neue Heimat, or The Estates, as y'all can see over my shoulder. Originally, or designed by Klaus Zach, and originally published by Chili Spiel, now by Capstone Games. Welcome everybody watching live around the world, as well as after the fact. I'm your host, Edward Euler, happy to be joined today by one familiar face and a couple of newbies. So, Edward.
Jay.
Adrian.
And Clay.
All right, so Clay from Capstone Games. Appreciate it. So,
Hey.
Clay, good friend of mine. So,
Yeah, dude, this is amazing to be here today.
Yeah,
this is an amazing... this whole area is awesome. It's just,
I'm glad you're having fun, man. I'm glad you
it's a
came
lot
out
of
for
fun.
this.
Yeah, thank you.
So, before we get started, big thanks to all our patrons. So we have 682 of them who definitely helped make all of this possible. Today, especially want to give a shout out to John W. and say many thanks for being a patron and supporting the show. So normally, I would say, hey, you know, this is sponsored by so-and-so. It's not a sponsored playthrough. So Clay, obviously you guys know, is a personal friend of mine. He was a friend of mine, well, I guess since the show, but nonetheless, he's a friend of mine. And obviously The Estates is currently running on Kickstarter. But it's not a sponsored playthrough. This is one of my top 25 games of all time, and I just wanted to help out a friend, so that's what it is. Yeah, The Estates, or Neue Heimat 2.0, is, well, you guys will see. It's brutal. It looks real cute and kind of whimsical, and it's just a brutal game in the best way possible.
Yeah.
So, before we get started, a couple of things to go over. First off, we're playing with Neue Heimat, all right? So if you look over at the end behind Jerry, you can see the original box of Neue Heimat over there, all right? The Estates box is right there, all right? The Estates doesn't exist yet, so we're playing with all of Neue Heimat's components, and functionally, the game is identical to Neue Heimat with one small change with the zero roofs. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But other than that, graphically and component-wise is going to be an upgrade on the Kickstarter. Other than that, essentially the game's the same thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're going to see some of the artwork that we've got to show you. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about this. So, y'all ready to get started?
Absolutely.
Yeah? All right, let's do this. All right. So before we get started, we figure we would kind of show. So what you're looking at, these are the components of the original Neue Heimat here. Obviously, as you see it, so we have the cubes out here. I'll go over this in more detail. But Clay actually printed off. It's just on paper right now. That's what the actual board is going to look like. You can see it's definitely a graphical upgrade. And all of the other components, all the cubes, all the building floors, the
Company.
yeah, the company charters, if you will, aren't going to be just like blank six-sided dice. The roofs are going to be different, and the special rule breakers are going to be different. But graphically, you guys can all see just how big of an improvement that's going to be between the original and the new one. So that said, Clay's going to kind of read a description and explain what it is that we're going to be doing. Then I'll go ahead and get into the teach.
Yeah, let's get into some flavor on this bad boy.
All right.
All right, so the City Council recently approved the zoning map for new urban development, The Estates, featuring high-end infrastructure and a modern atmosphere for its citizens. Soon after, the banks awarded millions of dollars in loans to 6 real estate investment firms to help develop this new area. The zoning map for the Estates calls for 2 rows of 4 buildings each, located between the river and Main Street. The meadows on the other side of the river are to remain a recreational area for the city. But with hopes of larger profits, investors and building tycoons entirely ignore the city council's demands and begin developing 3 rows of buildings.
Shocking greed? What? No.
And the mayor catches wind of the potential for profit and begins planning a new mansion within the estates, which would double the value of one of the building rows. With some sketchy building permits, investors begin developing buildings on the other side of the river beyond the designated building zone. However, the city council takes rigorous steps to put an end to the racketeering with an ultimatum. As soon as the first 2 rows are completed, the buildings in the uncompleted row are to be torn down, resulting in a huge loss for all who invested there. So at the end of the day, the investor with the highest valued buildings will come out on top.
All right. So let's go ahead and, like I said, this is just paper. This is just to show the graphics. So let's get this out of the way. And we'll go ahead and start playing Neue Heimat or the estates. So what you guys are looking at, as Clay just described, is the actual building location. So we have everything's going to start on the street side and go to the river, possibly past the river. Then we have the different floors that are going to be built. These are randomly drawn. There are a total of
36 floor cubes.
And of those, only 24 come out. So 2/3 of them are actually randomly drawn. The other 12 are still in the bag here. And those will change every game. Okay, so it's going to be a 3x8 grid, as you can see here. Over here on the left side, we have the mayor, and then we have the cancel cube, and then the different building permits or rule breakers, if you will. We also have the roofs, which they normally, in the original edition, range from 0s, as you guys can see here, as well as up to 6. However, in the estates, the 0 roofs have been taken out because...
Well, I approached, when I was getting this game with Klaus, we both agreed that, hey, these blank roofs need to get out of the game. He was very adamant that we need these out.
Just take these out.
We're on the same page. Awesome.
All right, so these will not exist. They may be a Kickstarter stretch goal, right?
Yeah, if we hit beyond the 80,000 mark that we're at right now. But the original rule, I don't know if you want to...
No, sure. The original rule is when you are drawing for roofs, if you draw 0, you lose your turn. That's kind of a dated mechanic, so you know what? Those are gone. There are a couple of variants that people play with that say that it's worth 0 value, or the entire building structure would be worth 0 value. We're not going to worry about that. So in the estates, in the base game, it's going to be 1 through 6s. These are actually going to end up in a separate bag, and we will randomly draw these whenever that's the only randomness that's in this game during the game. Over on the right-hand side are the actual... Think of it as company ownership for this. So whenever somebody takes the first floor of a given color, they will also own that color for the entire game. I'll explain that more in a little bit. Last but not least, everybody starts with $12 or 12 million. So each of these, and yes, believe it or not, Heavy Cardboard is playing with paper money. Kind of has to in this side. It's one-sided. You don't have to... Everyone's going to end up turning it upside down, which is really nonsensical because they're all 1 million. It does not matter. But everyone starts with 12 million in cash, or $12. It is a closed economy. There are $48 in this game because there are 4 players. There will not be any more. There will not be any less, technically. We'll get into that here in a little bit. So that's what you're looking at here component-wise. Now let's go ahead and talk about how the game actually plays. So the Estates is played over several indeterminate number of rounds or turns, with each turn played the same way. On the active player's turn, they can first choose to stow away any illegal earnings for in-game scoring, which is basically embezzling $1 per turn. You're going to forget that, but trust me, I'll remind you. So embezzle $1 if you wish to, and then at that point, the player chooses one of the available wooden pieces, either floor cubes, rooftops, building permits, the mayor, or the cancel cube. Put that up for auction, okay? That's going to continue working until we reach the end of the game. The game ends when 2 of these rows between the road and the river are completed, and all these buildings have roofs on them. Roofs being these. There must be at least 1 high to have a roof. It can't just be a roof. It's got to have a floor. Common sense, right? All right, so let's go ahead and talk about, let's say I were the active player. So I'm the first player. I have the first player marker. doesn't come with the game. We'll talk to Clay about that.
That would be nice.
On my turn,
New stretch goal.
I like where your head's at. All right. So on your turn, you can either select one of the 6 end pieces for the floor cubes to put up for auction. Any one of those 6. So 3 and 3. You can put up the cancel cube. You can put up the mayor. Any of the building permits or the roofs. And again, the roofs will be a random draw out of the bag. Okay. So on my turn, let's say I say, you know what? I'm going to put this red 6 up for auction. So the auction begins with the player to the left of the auction, of the active player or the auctioneer. The auctioneer never actually bids in this, but they get last licks.
Okay.
So in this case, and it's a once around auction, the limit on what you can bid is whatever money you have in front of you. And it's important to note that the money that's in front of you, people can see your stack. They cannot count it. They cannot ask you to count it. They can kind of guesstimate. How much do you have there? I have that much. So if I'm first, Clay would then bid first. It's either bid or pass.
Yeah,
or
like $3.
all right, so he bids
That
3.
million.
Adrian, he says maybe 4. Jerry decides to pass. All right, and you have to always up the bid or pass. So the current bid is 4 to Adrian. So my option, I now have 2 options. Let you win it, and you would pay me $4.
Okay.
Or vice versa. I would pay you, I would match the highest bid, pay you the $4, and I would win the bid.
Okay.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoever is the first player to win a given color, so this being red, regardless of the number on it, I would then select the ownership cube, so I would then own red for the entire game. It does not matter if whoever wins the auction for these, I'm going to be held accountable for all the red, positive or negative scoring.
Okay.
So just because Edward has red and owns red doesn't mean that Adrian or myself or Jerry could pick this. I mean, we could still pick this up for auction.
And you could win the auction because
Yeah.
maybe you want to place it somewhere I don't want you to.
Right, yeah.
Okay. So immediately upon winning the auction, regardless of who wins it, they must then place that floor cube out here. The only spots at the beginning of the game available are the 3 the first row next to the road. So I could place it here, here, or here. Pretty simple. The white picket fences around these locations, those are ranches, i.e. 1 story only, cannot be stored or cannot have multiple stories. So maybe I choose to put that there, or let's say I put it there. Easy enough. That's the end of my turn. I would have paid Adrian the $4. So if you're counting at home, he now has 16, I have 8. We know that because everyone starts with 12. That's my turn. It then becomes Clay's turn. Now Clay's options, the exact same options, except the 6 end cubes have changed. This one, or this one, or those 3.
Okay.
And then any of these, or a random roof out of the bag. Make sense?
Yep.
All right, so let's say Clay puts this up for auction. Whoever, maybe Adrian wins that. So now Adrian has 4 choices in which to place this floor. He could place it here. He could place it here because this is the first available spot in the 2nd row, or he could place it in the 3rd row. Or if the cube 1 has less pips or is a smaller value than that floor, he can also choose to place it on top.
Okay.
By doing so, he is now taking ownership of that entire building right now. So I am off the hook. I will score no points because purple is on top of red, ergo, red's not worth anything to me. It is worth something to you, though, because now this building is now worth 9, positive or negative, to be determined. So if you place it here, easy enough, boom, that's the end of Clay's turn. Adrian then looks over here and he's like, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's change it up. Let's throw this guy out here. We auction it around, whatever. Maybe Adrian wins that one as well. So now he's on the hook for all purple and all blue. Again, you cannot place it on top here because it's the same value. It's not lower. You could place it there, there, or there. So maybe you decide, you know what, I'm going to put it there, so on and so forth. Easy enough, whatever. Jerry's turn. Jerry reaches into the bag and chooses a roof at random. He says, all right, it's up for auction. Now, just because Adrian owns these buildings doesn't mean the rest of us can't. Maybe we choose where that 3 goes. So somebody wins the auction. It doesn't matter. It has to be placed immediately. Maybe we place it right there. That is the first roof. That building is complete now. No more buildings can be placed on that. And then maybe on my turn, I end up drawing a 1. I probably wouldn't do that. Maybe we do something like this. So Adrian, you might not have won that. So maybe, you know what, let's spread it out. So now Adrian's on the hook for this row, and this row. But remember, only 2 of the 3 rows are going to score positive. The other one's going to be negative. So you're welcome. So then we go around, somebody wins yellow. Let's say I win yellow, seems thematically appropriate there. And then Clay decides to auction another roof. So now, whoever wins that places a roof. Let's say it gets placed there. So this column, or this building, is now worth a total of 5 plus 6. That's 11 points for Adrian, because he has the purple that's above the red. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So even though that's mine, I don't care about it. That's 11 points, positive or negative, to be determined. This will continue until 2 of these rows up to the river have roofs. As soon as that happens, game ends. Everything then in this row would count negative, and then these would count positive. Does that make sense?
This is the shortest. That's why.
No, because they all have roofs. So
Oh,
for
gotcha.
instance, if it ended up
It could
something,
be any 2 of the 3.
Right.
yeah,
Gotcha.
so it could be like
Yep.
this, like this. We have that there. We have that, and then we have roofs.
Yeah.
So there, et cetera, et cetera. So at this moment, when, and it could, they don't have to go in order, remind you. Boom. As soon as that last roof is placed, there you go. These are going to count positive for the owners, for whoever has the tallest floor, and these will count negative.
Not,
Okay? We will then write down the scores, and then we're going to play it again. The scores carry over. Now, that's buildings, or floor tiles, and that's roofs, and the ownership cubes. Any questions on that so far?
Nope.
So now, let's take some of these bad boys off. Let's say we're like this. That's actually a fun, yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about these things. The mayor. The mayor can always be put up for auction at any point. You have 4 options when you win the mayor, which is kind of nefarious when you think about it. You're bidding to control the mayor. Just saying. So you have 3 options, or 4 options. 1, 2, 3, or throw them out of the game. Easy enough. So if, though, you place the mayor, and let's say you place the mayor here. Everything in that row counts double, positive or negative. And there is no getting rid of him once he's there. So these are either going to, that's worth 12 right now, that's going to be worth 6, no matter what, positive or negative.
ouch. Okay.
So then we're going to talk about these 3. If you notice, there are notches. There's 1 notch, there's 2 notches, there's 3 notches here. These are building permits. They are either going to extend or reduce the amount of building spaces in a given row. So let's say someone puts up this value 2. And I look over here, or maybe Jerry wins this. And Jerry, he doesn't have anything invested here. He says, you know what? That's now extended by 2. That row is no longer complete. Now it's got to make it to here, have roofs on it for that to score positive.
Very cool.
Okay.
Exactly. That laugh perfectly exemplifies this game. Or maybe I'm like, you know what? I'm going to shorten this one by 2, and by doing that, the game immediately ends. Why? That row is full, and that row is full. The game ends. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, let's say though somebody was dirty and did something like this. Somebody else later on puts out the cancel cube. The cancel cube is exactly what it sounds. So maybe someone has shortened that one, or maybe they shortened this one by 1, and this one, maybe they've extended this one 3. So now it's the whole way down. That's kind of nasty.
Yeah.
Okay. Or maybe they extend this one by 3. Somebody wins the cancel cube. Oh, they have 4 choices. Cancel this, this, this. Or, you know what? Nah, I'm not going to cancel it. We're just going to throw it out of the game. Enjoy your building, boys. That's all the components.
Okay.
That's the entire game. So now let's talk about scoring real quick. If, getting back to the earlier example, someone had shortened that by 2, that's complete, that's complete. So this here, for whoever owns blue, Adrian in this case, that would score 6 points negative or positive for Adrian, and then I would score 6 points positive for yellow, right? Then we would do the same for this. So in this case, Again, going back to the early example, that's worth 5. That's worth 11 total. 11 for purple for Adrian. But then we get to this. This is not a complete with roofs. That's now worth -12 for blue and -6 for green.
Because of the mayor.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then any embezzled funds that you may have here count as 1 point positive. Anything left in your hand, sorry, plan better, and that's not worth anything.
Okay.
Then scores will carry on. So you can play this in any number of games. You could play 1, 2, or 3. Usually it's beneficial to play 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Our plan tonight is to play 2 rounds of this. If one player does end up winning both games, well, they would have won by default, but let's say we were playing 3. If one player win 2 of the 3, they automatically win regardless of scores. Otherwise, go to the scorecards.
Okay.
And the points are cumulative, and that's the estates in Neue Heimat.
Yeah, what's really cool when you start it, so some people just play one game and that's the full flavor for it. And if you do want to continue playing multiple games, how you set up the second game and the third game, you take the money that you have left over in your hands, plus any of your illegal earnings or embezzled funds. That's the money you're going to start with in your second game.
And
So it could be more than 12, it could be less than 12.
There you go.
You know, so it's a nice dynamic.
Cool.
At the start of each round in that case, would it be open like if we started the second round, or you have to carry over and all
Plan better.
Okay.
Yeah, totally. So
I do want to mention one final
Sure.
thing.
Yeah,
too, if
yeah,
that's
go
okay.
for it, yeah.
So we did talk about how in-game, there's the first 2 rows that are completed ends the game.
it is possible
Yes, and I've played many a game where that
to where
happens.
it's possible because there are only so many floor tiles, and if things get extended, you might not be able to complete any of the rows. You know what that means? They're all negative.
Nice.
So you might actually win a game in negative points.
Yeah.
You're just less negative
Okay.
than the rest. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Chat had a question
Sure.
for the canceled row. Roofs count, right? Like if one of those had a roof on it.
Okay.
Then
So
that's
okay.
still-
So let's say there. So these are completed. This is still not complete. Well, guess what? That's now negative 20.
Okay, cool. I figured as much, but just wanted to
Welcome to the
specify for the chat,
estates.
yeah.
All right, cool. So if you guys can do me a favor, so if we can put those back over there, randomize these. It doesn't matter. Go ahead, and we'll go ahead and get started. So any other questions from the peanut gallery?
I didn't notice any others.
All right, cool. So yeah, mechanically, very simple, brutal. So now, everyone at home, you have two jobs. 1, pick your winner. 2 games, remember.
Don't pick me.
And number 2, over under for Glory to Rome's tonight. I'm gonna set it at 4.5.
I'd take the over on that.
Hey, happy birthday, Rabbi! And again, welcome everybody who's watching live. Around the world as well as after the fact. Really appreciate you guys joining us tonight. So
This
let me
is
bring up the
incredible.
chat here. Sorry about that. There we go. Hey, there you guys are. There we go.
Oh, that's very generous of you, Clay. Apparently, if you win, you're giving free copies of Arkwright to everyone
Wow,
watching.
that's
Who
awesome.
said that?
Joshua.
Who did
That's-
that? Oh, hey.
Awesome. All right. So cool. So obviously we can't say what everybody's color is going to be, so it's actually just position on the board. So I am here, Clay is there, Adrian is over there by the chat, and Jerry is down in the bottom right-hand corner. All right? Cool.
Where are the rooftop? Oh, they're in the back. That's right.
All right, I like that. Emmanuel says Brazil is screaming, Edward, Edward. I appreciate it. Hashtag bad
The whole
teacher.
country.
All right, yeah, awesome. All right, so we have the roofs randomized in here with the zeros out of the game, remember? You know what? I'm yellow. You're going to be purple. Adrian, you're blue. Jerry, you're green. Figure out first player.
There we go.
I'm first. There we go. These were in
Suspicious.
rainbow order in honor of those OCD people but yeah, I don't remember what it was, so. Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
All right, so now something else that I want to point out before we get started here is the fact that there are 36 cubes.
Yes.
There are 6 colors, 1 through 6. Not an even distribution. It's randomly drawn. You'll notice there are only 3 yellows. You'll notice there are only 3 purple out. There are 5 white. It's not just the quantity, but you're also looking at the value, right? Because they always have to go,
Yeah.
go in descending. And remember,
One
one
floor
level
only on these.
that. All right?
Okay.
All right. I appreciate the vote, Amanda. Thanks.
Maybe biased, you said.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So Adrian, just do me a favor. If you want to tuck your money in over there, I'm saying when
yeah.
we get going, since you got stuck with chat over there. All right, so I am going to go ahead and start. I am not going to embezzle.
Come on, man.
No.
You got $12 million.
Exactly.
And you can't even embezzle one of it?
I could. Oh, this is gonna. Oh, it's on tonight.
This is going to be nasty.
You know what?
You should
Early and
be
often, boys. Early and often. So you'll notice there are 5 reds. That's potentially a lot of points. But
Potentially a lot of negative points.
but a lot of points. So I am the auctioneer, so I put that up. Clay?
3.
All right. Yes, embezzled money is worth 1 point at the end, Sean. Yep.
I'll go 4.
Pass.
All right, so my option now is 4. I like money. Go ahead and give me $4, please. See, I told you, everyone's going to start putting it. So you guys can't see it because it's off camera, but everyone's holding their money upside down. Everybody does it, even though they're all at buck. So there. So Adrian gets to choose where to place this, and he takes ownership. And actually, why don't we keep yours right here since it's tight? There you go. So those are the ones that Adrian owns. There you go. Adrian will be up there.
It's so hard with just the one bid, too.
Yeah.
Like, you have one shot.
Where do you want to put those down?
Oh, that's a good call. Yeah,
Yeah.
here you go. These are the ones that are still available
Yeah, they
for
can-
people to own.
Yeah.
And
They
we'll
can
put that.
see it
There we
there.
go.
Oh,
There we go.
okay,
Cool.
so
That'll work. All right. So where would you like to place the 2? Remember, that's a ranch. 2
Yeah.
points, but nobody
Yeah,
can build
dude,
on
that
top
is-
of it.
I would
That's
totally
terrible.
put it there.
No, I'm going to go the
good choice
the
there.
corner closest to you there, Edward.
All right. So there you go. Boom, done. So the only thing that can go on top of that is a roof or a 1. So, sir, you're up. Go for it.
All right, fellas. What are we going to do? Ooh, let's have some fun with Adrian.
All right, Adrian. Now remember, so just to reiterate, Adrian doesn't have to win this. And also, if everybody passes, Clay would win this for free, and he wins
Oh.
it. If somebody not named Adrian wins this, all that means is we get to choose where it goes.
Yeah,
But
right.
it's still going to be for you because you own red, okay?
Yeah.
So right now, I mean, if we were to do something like that, now you're on the hook for 2 different rows, right?
That's
there.
good because you need 2
Yeah.
rows to
Yeah,
win.
yeah. Tell somebody puts
Lots
that
of
6 in
points,
the
right?
3rd row.
Yeah.
All right, so your bid, sir. Mister, I only have $8, I think.
I'll go 2.
All right.
I was going to do 2. I'll do pass.
Pass.
You take it.
No, I'm all set. I'm good.
Yeah, I'll take the, see, wish you guys would have stepped your game
All
up.
right.
You're not helping me out here.
No, started.
I'm letting you. I'm letting you
you guys are
deplete
the
your
worst.
cash. Yeah.
Edward had the cash to give. So
I'm broke. What are you talking about?
Yeah, freaking rich Uncle Pennybags over there.
I tried to dress the part, like it's a Brooks Brothers shirt. Tried to,
Nice.
businessman, real estate.
You just need the little eyeglass thing.
Dude,
Yeah.
if I would have thought of it, I'm telling you.
All right,
we
so
should
it's
run.
$2 million to Adrian.
Yeah. $2. You're gonna let him get it for $2?
I
Seriously?
mean, he passed the buck to you. You don't let him just
I
do
passed
that.
$2 to him technically, right?
You can give me 2.
All right. So Joshua says the game started with a handshake, will end with a knife in the back. Pretty much. So where would you like it, sir?
I'll go that ranch in the same row as my
All
current
right,
one.
there you go. Yeah, that makes the most sense. So now, as a quick reminder, so now it's Adrian. So here, here, and here, there, and there. Plus, don't forget you have all these, and you have the roofs.
Yeah.
You guys let me down. I just want to let you know.
It's early.
Let's,
Won't be the first time, won't be the last.
And often.
Or may have been the first, won't
Yeah.
be the last, right?
I'm going back to Ohio.
There's a fair amount of white out there. Let's
There
get
is.
that moving.
All right.
it's worth 4.
Ooh, wow,
I
that's
had to
strong.
get in the game.
Strong.
He's got to go strong because he's the first one to do.
That's the
Yeah.
worst place
I
to
know,
be,
I
right?
hate being first.
Wow, really? 4? Wow, that's such a good bid.
I
You
know.
suck, dude.
Sorry.
much money.
Yeah.
I have 12, I think.
Plus a little.
That's how they do math here in Denver.
Yeah.
Weed's legal.
Yeah,
They're
right.
really high, both in
Yeah.
altitude
Ah,
and other
good.
things.
Double
I
damage.
pass.
4?
Yeah.
Really?
4's a good number.
And you got like
The vest will make an appearance again tomorrow for container, Eric. All right. I'm sorry, the waistcoat.
Yeah, I'm going to take that for 4.
Mm.
Wait.
No.
Ah.
I thought you had a bit higher.
Yeah.
I thought
There's
you
rules
were
over there.
auctioneer. Wow, $5. I gotta pass.
So you can take it for 4, or you give it to Jerry for
Nah,
just a
you can pay me
measly 4.
4.
Wow, I can't believe you're gonna let him get away
Yeah,
with
man.
that.
That was a
that.
strong bid, man.
Yeah,
That
that
was-
4 was.
I've already
it
put
felt like
6
the
out there.
Keep the white one out here so folks
Oh,
can
sorry.
see, so you own it. There you go. So you got that. So where would you like it? Your options: here, or there. So do you want to partner up with your buddy Adrian over here?
Yeah.
Oh, we should mention, obviously Clay and I have played this a number of times. We reviewed this way back on the podcast when Tony was my co-host. Adrian and Jerry, it's both of their first games. And we wanted to kind of get a mix between novice and experience to be able to show you guys kind of.
Yeah, it's still.
Yeah.
it's
So it's gonna be
really
a-
smooth.
I don't see why I wouldn't go on the same line. Yeah, let's go there.
Wow, you coward. Whatever.
All right,
I get it.
Andrew's on team.
All right, cool. All right. Jerry, so
I don't like any of that stuff.
so remember you have these, which you don't have to wait to extend it or to throw the cancel out, which basically is wasting it, gets out of the game, or doubling it if you feel like gambling. Or you could gamble and place the mayor on one of the others, or don't forget.
These can always be thrown away.
Yes,
If you
yeah.
win that.
And just to clarify, you can stack them too, right? As far as
Yeah, just lower number on top. You
oh,
can't stack it.
sorry, the
Oh.
I forgot
Yes.
they're called
Yeah, they
special-
do.
So let's
yes.
say somebody extends this by 1.
Or
2.
hold on, by
Oh,
2.
sorry,
Yep.
that's the, I want to show something. So if you do by 1, and then okay, somebody wins the 2, and then they want to actually reduce this by 2, then you take this and go 1, 2.
Right,
Now that
there you go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I guess that would have been a better way to explain it, but yeah, that
That's
makes
cool.
sense. Thanks, I appreciate that. Thanks.
You guys are good. Let's do the yellow 4, please.
Yellow
Alright.
4 coming out.
All right, so yellow has 3, and they're all high value, which means they're probably going to be bases, which if they're bases means there's a better chance that they get stacked on top, right? I feel like it could be gas, but it feels like the right bids too.
I think you're. I hate that bid, dude. I hate that.
That's way low.
Yeah, happy birthday, Rabbi. Well, actually, we have 2 rabbis here, Abby and Philip. So happy birthday, Philip, Rabbi. There you go.
You said 2, right?
I did in the game of the estates. You must bid higher or pass.
I will. Gosh, I'm not liking this. My early game is weak. Adrian, I'm passing, brother.
You're passing.
I am.
I didn't want to have to deal with this.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? Oh, my bad.
You got it, man. I'd do
Yeah.
a 5 because
I would too.
6s and 5s. On
Yeah, if it's worth 2, it's worth 4.
Or 5 even, yeah. All right.
Okay. I really want to take it and put it on the end of that to complete it, but I know one of you guys will just extend that.
Hold on. It wouldn't be complete. They don't have rooms.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Understood.
Okay, fair point.
Just reminding you.
I'll go 3.
Oh, all right.
Edward talked me out of it, so I'll take a 3. Yeah.
All right. So $3. So where is it going? Again, it can't go on top of any of these
Right.
because it's the same value. So here, or there.
Let's.
Oh, and it's yellow.
Yep.
There you go.
Let's go in that ranch up there.
Right there.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
smart
Good.
spot.
Now, interesting to note, in my experience, this is not a hard, fast rule, but in my experience, 2, you're okay. You start getting into 3 ownership colors.
Dangerous.
Sketchy.
It's a slippery slope.
It
man.
is. It is.
He's just saying that because he doesn't have any.
No,
Exactly.
no, no,
Right.
no.
Thank you.
That's a sales pitch.
It's possible 0 wins.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on that. Remember that.
Yeah, if you don't have any ownership, you're
not going negative
You're
at all.
going all negative,
Right.
baby.
So, you know what? I like having a hammer for this. And the reason is, and I'll explain this. So the purple, if you look, there's only 3 purples. It's a 3, a 2, and a 1, and they're all out on the edges right now. So it can be stacked on top. I already have partners who are induced to want to build roofs. Yeah. So in other words, in my opinion, that's worth a lot of money. Pay me.
So you call a sales pitch right
Here
there.
we go. Ready? This is my bid. 2.
Nice. That's what
Hold on. Okay. Go ahead, Adrian. Hold on. Wait. There's 5. Okay.
I will definitely take that as a tip, sir. Thank you.
Just, just here's fair warning.
He's trying to
Yeah.
you guys.
This is yeah, I know. A pass. I'm not gonna risk. I'm not gonna risk somebody giving me that. It's worth more than 2.
It is worth more than 2.
I mean, I have 5 sitting here, so.
So where does the cash go? The high bidder?
Yeah.
Yep. So if you bid, say 4, and I accept it, you pay me. If I don't accept it, I pay you that
How
4.
about you just give me the 5 and we'll call it good?
It depends on what you bid, sir.
Let's do 4.
4? There's your 4. If you bid 5, I was passing. Just
I know you were. There's no doubt.
All right. So what's interesting here, I cannot build on top of this one or this one because those are ranches. So my choice is either I could come out here or maybe I could do something like this. And now I got my buddy Adrian and I. So Adrian and I are at least temporary partners to be able to get this. And I'm on the hook for right now 7 value. And also, now, it's a little ambiguous in the original Neue Heimat rules that some players say that once you place it, you can't look. In the estate rules, it's always going to be to where you can look at the value on that. And you were talking about possibly, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, Clay, but having it to where you can have it to where some players would play it to where this is on the side so people can always see it. But the problem is I can see it and Jerry can see it, but y'all can't. So you were talking about maybe silk screening the backside to where people on both sides of the table.
Yeah.
But it's expensive.
Oh, it is very expensive to silk screen.
Right.
That. But yeah, that's one of the things that we're considering. There's a lot of different blank roofs, double layered game boards, so the cubes will sit into the game board.
Ooh.
And, there's a lot of things we're looking
Alright.
at. We just gotta get to the 80K
Okay.
because everything else is dependent upon that. And then once we get from there, then we can start getting some snazzy.
Cool. All right. So I own purple. You're up. So green, red, and again, don't forget about roofs. Don't forget about the rule breakers. All right.
Yeah, I got this.
So again, I told you, people start doing this upside down. Have it. They're all a million. It doesn't matter, but I still am in the habit of doing it.
All right, guys.
Yes, Christopher, 1 million is always 1. It's a buck or 1. So every piece of paper is 1.
Well, no, I think he's saying that bids are increments of 1, so you can't go from 2 to 4. You would have
Oh
to
no,
go.
no, you can no.
Okay.
I correct me if I'm wrong, Clay, but you can up the bid to
Yeah,
any
whatever
amount
you want.
up
You can
to
do-
your entire stack. So you can go from 2 to 5.
Okay.
Just embezzled some nice.
Okay. Yep.
Beautiful
And I
nice-
told you everybody would forget doing that.
Beautiful, sexy.
Guilty.
fonts.
Well, I've been just kind of broke.
With that, we are going to play.
Hey Jeff, welcome. Glad you made it. And actually, Avatar of Amaterasu. So Avatar, we're just going to go with. Clay says, or he says, Clay's just bluffing till he has control of the closed economy. Opponents can't win if you can't afford to bid. That is very. Money is power, as it is. Money is power, right? All right. So
We got the 2 building permits.
So,
this has an effect of 2
reduce.
spaces.
Now, important note, one thing we didn't cover in the rules, you'll notice that you cannot shrink this one too because it's already there. So in other words, if you choose to place it in this or in this row, it's
must be.
got to be extended.
Oh.
Because 2 is bigger than 1, sorry, you can't place it there. So in other words, you can't cancel something that's already been built there. Okay, cool. Sorry to not clarify that.
Well, that's the 2 block. I'll bid 2.
Nah, pass. Doesn't work for me.
So yeah, so Adrian being yellow, so he's so well invested here, he's not going to place that here. I know that for a fact. He's invested in yellow, which leads me to believe he would place it here to shorten that. But Clay, if I don't up the bid, Clay is going to be forced to win that so that Adrian can't do it here, and then maybe he extends that one too to make that a non-scoring row. I don't know. Maybe he extends the one that has Adrian. Moral of the story is, I don't feel the need to be on the hook for this because I know Clay then will be forced to pay $2, and I know Adrian's nearly broke, so it weakens my buddy Clay. So, long story long, your honor, sir.
2.
You going to HeavyCon, Clay?
I am. I will be here.
Cool. Philip was asking.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday exactly. He'll be here. Cool. Hey, Richmond, welcome. Hey, new patron actually, Richmond, right? All right,
This is
cool.
so cool. I love seeing all the chat. This
Yep.
is awesome.
It's fantastic.
There you go. No, they can't see it.
Nope.
Put it at the end. Here you go, for
Hey,
you
Philip,
guys.
I was up at 5. Close. But 3 a.m. is
Hey, Cormac,
brutal.
welcome.
Yeah.
All right, Adrian, what are we doing? Don't forget you can embezzle if you wish. Now that you're rolling deep. Oh yeah, how much was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, don't fan it out
Stacks.
too wide there.
Right.
I'm going to go get a little investment going here.
So completely non sequitur while you're debating, while you're figuring out. And note, the two's out there, so obviously only those are out there. I figured out a way to make a London fog in the blender. I'm really excited about
Oh,
that.
yeah?
Dude, I am on this huge London fog kick. All right, so red. Yeah, interesting. All right, Jerry?
Pass on that one too.
Okay. Right now, you have no skin in the game, right? So if I don't win this, if Adrian does end up winning this, it's very likely, I don't know if he will, if he places it on top of my 3, he's then value 8 plus a potential roof. The only other places it could go are here, here, and here, since those two.
I could go at the end of that row too.
Right, yeah, here, or there, or, good call, or there. You know what, I think that's worth $3 to me.
I will pass.
So Adrian either pays me $3, which cripples his economy because he's getting pretty thin over there, and he could do whatever he wants, or
He's got fat stack.
or he takes my money, which is awesome for him.
I'm going to take the 3 and see what you do with that.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I know what you're going to do with it, and I don't like it, but
Oh, I have no idea what you mean. Oh, there you go.
yeah,
There you go. My friend.
Let's roll those days.
Wow, that middle row is getting eviscerated. All right, will you stop doing that? So I'm trying to protect this, but don't forget there are rubes and stuff, guys.
Later.
I'm willing to bid 2 on that. Yeah, London Fog is something that actually Jess from over at Artana
I'll pass.
/ Maple Games turned me on to. It's Earl Grey tea, which I could drink a lot of Earl Grey tea, with a little bit of lavender and a little bit, a splash of vanilla, and it's a latte. So, you have foam milk on top
That's
mixed
nice.
in. Oh my God. Life changing.
Did you bid on that, Ed?
$2.
Pass.
Yep.
Ah,
Oh, speaking of which, there's Jess. Hey, Jess. All right.
In latte form.
Which I appreciate because she's currently at the Gathering of Friends. I am not at the current.
Yeah, me
I am not
neither.
at the Gathering of Friends.
Yeah.
So I appreciate
I
you
pass.
taking time out of your day.
$2.
Yeah.
I'll help you out. Just come a nice
might
guy.
as well to make money out of it, because since now this is actually a pretty interesting decision.
Why? I thought it was pretty easy.
Well, no,
Did
no,
I-
not necessarily. Because here, now,
All right, talk
I'm,
to
not,
me.
I'm not selling you. I'm just.
Yeah, I'm
this
sure
is
you
your
are,
first
but
game.
tell me.
That's a viable
Dude,
play.
you got
Putting out.
Yeah.
If he puts it here, that completes that row.
for now.
Right.
well, still got to roof it.
Understood, but it's only 2 roofs and it's positive points.
Yeah.
Again, you still have 1 more and you have a total of 4 roofs. I'm not telling you not to do that. I'm just making sure you see all your options. That's it. And this isn't metagaming. This is legitimate. It's your first game.
Let's go there.
Cool. No, I'm okay.
It looks
because
cooler.
now I no longer have I'm not on the hook for anything. I'm back to 0 points. But now we can play Glory to Rome games. All right, so. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and put this bad boy up there. All right, boys, where's the mayor gonna go?
I'm gonna pass. I don't even want to bid on that.
Jess says, though it is a question as to why you aren't here, Edward. I will say, there were a handful of people that went to bat for me to get invited, but alas, it was too late. Next year I should be. So hopefully.
It'd be nice to go to that.
Which, and then
Yes.
next year when you're there, you and Uli will have to get the ambassador of board gaming to get
Right,
invited the
right.
following year. I'm going to bid.
You passed on that?
You
I
passed
have
on it.
no.
Wow.
I don't-
Hey, Ian, welcome. All right.
I'm going to bid
Hey.
That's awesome.
You pass?
No, I was counting.
he was under the table counting how much
He knows. It's like
I'll bid 2.
Hey, Shingo.
Pass.
We'll see you next month, or see you in a couple months, right? You bid 2?
Yeah.
Oh, hell. Nah, y'all ain't getting away with that. Go ahead, boys. It's worth double. Either way.
cha-ching, baby.
Yep. So there are still green and blue that are unowned right now. And here we go. Here's the first blue. Hey, JJ. All right.
I'll bid 2.
Pass.
I so want you stuck with blue as well.
I
I so want you to. I'll go 3.
I go 3.
I'll go 3. You're off the hook. You're welcome.
That was going to be the first GTR if somebody stuck me with that. I just wanted to drive up.
Hold on. For the record, you would have stuck me with it. You could have passed, you greedy. Yeah, all right. Remember, we are playing 2 rounds of this, and they are cumulative, okay? Unless one person wins both games, which by then they would have won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hard one.
Hey, Netters. Hi.
Oh my gosh, this is such a. I want to say things.
Sorry, Amanda. That's where I was going to place it as well, right? All right, but remember, stuff can be stacked on top because that ain't that.
Actually, can I want to play fun.
All right, there we go. All right, go for it. It's yours.
I already picked that.
No, because he put it up.
Oh
for
no,
auction.
he did.
Oh,
he
you
put
did?
the sit.
Oh.
That's right.
That was
He
me.
did. Yep. All right, there you go.
I'm gonna take a roof tile out of that bag.
Yeah. Got work to do.
Yep, this needs to start happening.
All right, it's a 1.
Ooh, look at that.
All right.
That's sexy.
Yes, Avatar, deceptively complex. It's not
What is?
the game. It's the game. It's
Maybe-
it's
maybe-
not
Oh, this
simply
game.
the
Maybe
strategy.
it's simply complex.
Oh, checks
do.
in the mail.
Joe Wiggins on there.
That's worth 1.
Hey Joe, what's up? All right.
$1.
Yes.
One?
Center of the stack.
I've been.
Me and Joe got the same. Jerry, you said 1.
I'll go
Strong 1,
2.
though.
I'll go 2.
Strong one. I'm gonna I will pass.
Take your 2 and get out of here.
Now, so here
that's your
again.
decision. Do you just
So
give him a
think
low
out loud.
point?
Think out loud, right? Because right now, this for Jerry, this is worth 4, 8. You would make it worth 9.
And not even just that. That's a 6. That tower could get tall.
Mm-hmm.
Could just stop that one.
Yeah, you should totally put the 1 on the 6.
Because then it's less
Yeah.
points for you, but
It's a complete building for me.
it is right.
What? I should have paid more attention with the ratio of 1s to 2, 3, 4.
There's 1 through 6 twice. So there's 12 rooftops.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
so
yeah. There's 2 of
each.
each. Yeah. 1 through 6 twice.
Yeah.
12. 2 of each.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah. Words. Yeah. All
Paid
right.
to
There you
finish
go.
somebody
So
else's
there you go.
building.
All right.
Huh.
So is it starting to click a little bit?
A little bit.
Let's do that one, 'cause that's cool.
Jerry,
Huh.
you can knock it off at the white cubes.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, that is rude.
Just by a little, though, right?
I'm gonna bid 3.
I hate you.
What was that? What?
We're saving them.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Wait. How much?
Fat stats.
Hold on. I can't.
You keep reminding the rule about the
Okay.
cash and books.
Oh, go ahead if you want.
That's
If you
all right.
want to, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm going to get more points. I'm going big.
Pass.
What?
Actually, I will go 4.
Okay.
All right.
I'll
so,
pass.
so, FYI, so I will think out loud again, right? It's for the stream as well.
Yeah.
The reason I bid 3, even though I don't have a
I
vested
know why I bid
interest in
4.
this, 3, I'm forcing Clay to outbid because if I put it here, that's worth 11 points potentially to Jerry, and it negates all of Clay's points. And it's, well, hold on, I'm sorry, it would be worth 22 because the mayor's there.
Yeah, that's a.
The mayor's, he's got a little bit of power right now.
Michael says this would make an
But I
amazing
passed,
Glory to
so it
Rome
is.
stream, and I assure you it will be an amazing Glory to Rome
yeah.
stream.
So
For those that aren't familiar, Glory to Rome streams are uncensored for our patrons. So we put a cover over the Glory. So for those that don't know, Glory to Rome, we try and make it more family friendly, or at least mostly safe for work. So basically, telling each other to go fornicate with ourselves, we use Glory to Rome from the game Glory to Rome. However, the Glory to Rome streams, we take that down and we let loose, but it's for our patrons only.
Yeah.
So $4.
We still need to do our 2-player Lahara.
Yes, we do.
I guess I'll take the cash.
$4.
Because this is really not a bad place for that to go for me, right?
Correct.
All right, so pay the
I
man.
knew it. I knew it. I knew it. This hurts so bad.
Yeah,
Remember, folks, Clay publishes excellent games. He is not an excellent game player necessarily. Okay, so your honor.
Ooh!
You just bought a dice.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
can
good
go there.
play.
All
Have
right,
fun.
there we go. So, go ahead.
I might change that up a minute because, yes, we're going to put that there, actually.
Come on.
I'll
Make it way better.
I'll go ahead and put that 3 out there, boys.
No.
Early and often, boys. Early and often. Okay.
We got to do some serious math calculations.
Jess
real quick.
says she's given up karaoke and playing the Mind at the Gathering to be here. And
I don't
so
know.
worth
The
it.
mind is so good.
I've
been
really
having so
enjoyed
much
it.
fun
How
with
much?
that.
$2?
Dose.
Hold on, wait. If that's sideways, in aviation, that's 7.
No.
You don't
this
have
is a
7,
two.
so
I'm
2.
Not, I'm not an aviator
Go
here.
ahead. Yeah, Joe. No
Yeah, it's like $4 wasted. I was going for the money, Joe. Jerry outsmarted me.
It was
with his
it's charity work.
intellect.
And this is why we call him the Peanut Gallery, okay?
Joe is really
Pass.
good to play this
Hold
game
on.
now.
How much was it? You said 2?
I said 2.
I said 3.
Oh, boys, come now. 3? I don't even miss 3. Really?
I mean, I couldn't.
Oh.
I couldn't
Oh,
justify 4.
all you can eat, boys. All you can eat.
Fantastic.
So now this has to make it out here, and all of them have to have roofs to be worth double positive. Otherwise, they are double negative. All you can eat, boys. Nom, 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 nom.
You didn't sell that pitch before you. Wrong. I guess you wanted it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Her silence was just shocking.
It's all right, Clay. Ian says he'd be horrible at this game.
Okay, guys. Very nice.
All of a sudden, that zero's looking awfully tasty. I'm getting right now. Awfully tasty.
Pass.
Oh, you better come strong because I got enough money to put it in that bottom row.
Like this bottom row?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Think I won't.
So what
Bruce
happens
says I suck it for sale. This would be a blowout.
for
I'm
sale?
real bad at for sale too.
So
oh
what-
man.
What?
So
Go
that
ahead.
gets canceled. Does it just fall back to the
It
low?
falls. Oh, okay, so here, Clay. Actually, here's something I cannot genuinely remember. If let's say something has already been built here, right?
Yes.
And this gets canceled, what happens?
This is the end.
Okay, then that would be
Yeah.
the end one, right? Okay, so there you go. That as it is, if this gets canceled, it reverts back to the last one, or to the river, whichever's closer, right? There you go. Okay. Joe, and you
I know.
paid $4 for
Crushing me in
negative
the-
12. Hold on. Hey,
Your ROI on that. I don't even want to talk to you.
if the shoe fits, dude, I'm just saying.
Okay, what are we doing?
There's
What game did Ian mention that she's looking up the abstract?
$2.
What now? I don't ask Ian. He could
Ian,
probably
what
tell
game are
you.
you guys talking about?
Okay, go ahead. What?
$2.
$2? $2.
I don't think there's a good home for that anywhere. Is there for me?
I pass. I tried to get him to bid higher.
You can bid higher.
I could.
Why don't you do that?
Donate. I gave it the offer.
We're accepting donations
Yep.
and would love
Right.
it. Okay.
Does
Yes.
yeah,
I'll take
no,
the
no.
$2.
Joshua, to answer your question, does a tower have to have a roof to score? No. But it does have to have a roof to potentially score positive. It's going to score. Everything out here is going to score. It's just a question on whether or not it's going to be positive or negative.
This does not guarantee this building
king is
being
dead.
positive
Okay.
points
Right.
because it's
So
completed.
the whole row has to be completed
Yes.
with roofs for it to be positive.
Yes.
Times 2. All right. So that was my auction. Where'd you put it? Up there? All right. Cool. You're up.
Oh, I'm up. Are you sure?
Wait,
no,
I
I
don't
picked
think so.
six.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Because he's a jerk.
All right. Oh, still can't see it. There we go. All right. I'm having a blast. This is so much fun, dude.
I just want you guys to know there's still time to redeem myself on this.
Oh, yeah.
On these bad choices of this.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made.
That's why.
Bad.
That's why I played 2 games, right?
Yeah, that's why I got the second game to make it up. I'll
you
still
go.
be saying the
Come
same
back.
thing. Doesn't matter.
Didn't learn.
Yeah. Well, next time.
Man.
Well, I will say, so far, I feel like we are exemplifying why this game is one of my all-time favorites.
It's tense, dude. It's so
And it
tense.
looks so just the quote that you have of me on the Kickstarter page.
Yeah.
Don't let the innocuous look.
I'm,
This,
gonna,
you know.
I'm definitely going to do this.
So
Look at him wasting his money.
Wasting.
At least he's got positive
Getting
points.
as many positive points as I can before the bloodbath
Gotcha.
here.
green is still available. Has not been chosen, and all 3 are on the ends right now.
I know. Green's tempting for a variety of reasons.
It's good stuff. I'm having a blast. This is
So yeah, so I'm not just sitting here quietly.
Sure, think out loud. Yeah.
So green is actually like, I know you're saying 3's like bad news bears, but green's tempting to me for a couple reasons.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying you're risking more.
Yes.
At 3, it gets into real
Right.
sketchy. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying
Exactly.
Yeah.
because now you're in control of a whole, or you're in charge of
You
a
got
whole.
Well, so I
Cash flow to
like
handle
the
3, you're
green is fairly low numbers.
Right. So
So-
which means the tops.
Yeah, so
Group.
I can jump onto things. You know, so that one's tempting. There's also these 2 low purples, which potentially I could turn, you know, make sure Edward ends up on some negative tiles over there too.
That would be horrible. -6 points. That would
want
be
my
miserable.
All right.
So yeah, this is tricky. I can't. There's
Hey,
no
Mer.
red or yellow,
Yes,
so I
it
can't
is vicious.
help my things. I feel like the cancel cube. I feel like there's other people who are invested in getting that out there even more than I
This is
am.
becoming very high value right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
potentially.
So I think that
Because and something else to think about here, right? The scores are cumulative between the 2 games.
Yeah.
Right. So if you guys take a bath down here and I score no points, I'm
That's
sitting
fine by
in
you, yeah,
real good
exactly.
shape for the second game.
Well, we just know what we got to do next game.
There you go.
I
Right?
made my decision.
It's a straight strategy. It's a team game.
Yeah,
It's
right.
a co-op.
It might become one.
Ooh, look at that.
3. All right. All right. So Jerry,
I like it for 3.
I like it for none of that. I love seeing so many unfamiliar faces. I mean, they're obviously, I say faces, but you know, names in the peanut gallery. This is awesome. I'm glad you guys are joining us tonight. Thanks for hanging out.
Let me just
Get some
I
hard.
gotta pass, guys.
Yeah, you only have $4, dude. You
Just come
You
on.
put 3 on it, or
No,
you
I
put
did
3
not.
on it. You passed.
I did
You
no such thing.
So
So remember,
It's 3?
money is power.
My
Yeah.
heart is like just.
Oh, keep adding to those double negatives. Please keep adding to it.
Just paid
So
Jerry? Stop paying.
So no, and so I'm talking trash, obviously down here, but at the same time, you're adding points. But dude, you better get roofs if that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a
Yeah,
I
and
know
that's-
it's chicken or the egg. You know it's
Yeah, you
so.
just-
So that's where I went with, because if that one's the one that doesn't score, that means that is. So that's locking. And
No,
three is-
hold on.
no,
Hold
that
on.
doesn't guarantee this to score.
It's possible these get extended
Well,
and nothing scores positive. So just food for thought. But it's more likely to, yes.
Fair enough. Yes.
Okay.
so we'll pass this
All
around.
right. Fair enough, Jeff. All right.
Let's bid for this.
Yeah, it's one you got.
How could you forget me, Edward? What did I do, Jerry?
This guy, John. This is the meanest game I've ever seen. I must own it.
Oh man, it's great.
It is.
It's still to this day the meanest game I've ever played.
So that cancel cube's up for auction to you, Edward.
Yeah.
Oh, you put that up?
That's worth a lot to you.
It totally is. I do. So hold on. I'm allowed to look at everybody's stacks.
Pushing this hard so it's like compressed.
Right.
Yeah.
$1.
Right.
It's like, how can I just it's paper thing?
Hold on.
I can spread it out a little if you want to see that.
Yeah.
But these guys are going to kick in too because it's a team game.
Well,
That's actually, I'm surprised that Adrian didn't, because this is a legitimate hard decision. Because especially being first, this is really
Well, so this was actually
hard.
something I thought about because he's got a completed tower over here. I think he's just as interested in me and seeing this go away. I gave him more money to buy out either of you who would use it somewhere way less advantageous.
Yep.
You know what?
Cole's in for 12 too.
I'm gonna go for 7.
I think that forces Clay to pass.
Oh, so sorry about that, Jared. Very funny. All right, cool. So I bid 7.
Let me count my money. All right, I passed.
Hey, by the way, if your stream freezes for whatever reason, make sure you refresh.
I pass.
And also, real quick, guys.
I can count it, right?
If you want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
buy
yeah.
it,
Hold on. No, he can count what's in there. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And don't forget, if you guys are not watching at 1080p and you're able to handle the frame rate, and
Double.
everything, then
18
do
points
so.
for $7.
So that's a lot of power, but you know where that. Well,
I think that was a good bid.
You know what? I'm okay if he wins it and cancels this. Guess what? I just got all his money.
Yeah.
And if not, okay, I weakened myself. But you know what? Not going away.
Maybe not going away.
Oh, because
if you
remember,
win.
I can just throw that away
Right.
if I want, or I can cancel this one.
So 7, I can't count.
felt deep down inside, in the core of my being, 7 felt right.
Paul's right though. There was a
That's
nice
just-
ominous silence when you said 7.
Hold
Yeah.
on, wait.
That's just
1,
'cause all you
2,
had. Get this
3,
crap outta here.
4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, thank you for
Counting.
Yeah.
there.
It's called
Those are out of the game.
taking it for the team.
Okay.
This is disgusting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I can't. Never mind. It's at the end of my turn. So.
Yeah.
That was you. No, now.
you can do it.
Pardon me.
Puts it upside down.
Again, it's habit, dude. You know what? Actually, the weight doesn't show up well on camera. There you go. All right. Well,
Have you guys seen the new design of the checks that we did?
I did. Yeah,
And
and
it looked
you,
like real checks.
and,
with
and you
handwriting
have
on it.
right, and
That's
you
cool.
have like the 6 people that could either like sign their name on
Well,
it or something.
there's 60 checks in the game, and so we're doing 60 people can sign up to put their name on the check, and then 60 people can sign the check with their own signature.
That's cool.
So it's pretty cool. What you pick?
All right. Thanks for doing my heavy lifting. So now these are worth something.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 4.
I'm gonna go pass.
Pass.
4, huh? So okay. So let me think out loud. Where do I not want you to put it? Or let's go through the options. If you put it on top here, that okay. I already got a quarter of the way on the roof. You could put it here. That would be awesome. You could put it there. Whatever. It's only worth 1 point, but it's positive. You could put it on top here. You could put it on top here. You won't put it on top there. So do I really have a problem with any of those places? The answer is I'll take your money, sir.
Because he didn't win it, Joe. Jerry paid him.
Yeah. Jerry, if you didn't see, he paid me. So 4 more bucks. All right. Thank you, Clay.
Checks. Wow. You guys wouldn't be happy if you did that. All right, let's see what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Stacks.
Go right there.
Ouch. That was mean.
Okay. Oh, that works out. Cool. Like I
Yeah.
said, I had no problem.
Which is
That
why
was
I
free
wasn't
money.
worried about that one. Because my 4 you couldn't stack
Right.
on. You couldn't go on my 1. Which the 1 I would love somebody to. Well, that one might actually finish. I don't know. And then the 2.
All right, we're going rooftop. I think?
No, okay, so real quick. So Jerry won the auction.
Yes.
Or I bid 7. Jerry paid me the 7 and then canceled the 3. So
Yes.
now this ends right here.
So I threw it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Jerry wanted
There you go.
that 3 going as much as I did. He's
Yep.
got 16 points in that building right there.
Oh, sorry. Edward down here.
This is the winner.
That's Clay.
This is
The chat
Not
area
really.
is Adrian.
Yeah, I'm
and
blocked out.
And then right here is Jerry. There you go. Cool.
all right, dudes. Got that 4-spot blue.
Pass. I've got no interest in that.
I don't either. It's up to you.
So
Actually,
I know Clay has, looking at his, I hesitate to use the word stack.
It's heavy. I have to get up to actually pick this up. I have to actually do like a squat.
Right.
Because it's-
So
Stack.
it's either
Lift
2 or
legs.
3. So the thing is he would probably place it here because that would be worth potentially 20 points if it all gets roofed.
Yeah.
I'll bid 2.
You bid 2?
Yeah, which is either all his money or
Give
one.
me
shoe.
the money. Thank
There.
you. Yes.
So the 4 will go
Yep.
there. Okay, done.
All right, guys.
All right, right here, so they can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember, you got
Yep,
the
yep.
chat. There you go.
Nice.
More roofs.
Gotta finish
Roll
this
one,
up.
roll
And
second.
don't forget, you can embezzle, guys.
All right, I gotta count.
Which,
too.
and that's why I was
One.
counting, so I could
See, can I afford
see
to
if that was a
embezzle?
reasonable decision or not.
Oh,
6.
One of only 2.
I like that.
Yeah, Strasbourg, really good feld. Really, I enjoy that. We own that as well, Jeff.
$4.
That's a good bid.
Thanks.
I'll go 5.
Okay.
8. All I heard was
Yeah.
Clay.
Yeah, I have to pass on
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Tough decision.
Why
though.
was that a hard decision?
Man.
That's 13.
Yeah, I know where that's gonna go
right.
too. But that kind of helps me. Because I want that row to finish too.
Well, you really want this
I
row to
really want
finish.
that row to
Yep.
finish.
Don't worry about it. We still got
You said 5?
It depends. Did I say 4 or 5? No, I said 5.
You said 5.
I know.
If you said 4,
Right.
that's a no-brainer.
Right.
5 that's the
It's
cusp.
deep.
This isn't a thin stack by any means. It's not a clay stack, but
What are you talking about? I don't think you guys know how to count. It's coming out of the nose. And then the new boy around.
alright,
Here it comes.
Got it. There we go. All right. All right.
oh man, I don't want to give Edward another $5. I'll have all the money in the game.
Isn't money power? I heard that somewhere.
Somebody said that.
At the end of the game, it ain't.
You're right.
True.
It ain't worth anything, but
True.
You start the next game with it.
I got it.
there is
Yeah.
that.
Shoot. I got
Really,
you guys
man?
seeing this right now?
Yeah.
I'll try not to spend it all in one place. All right. Cool.
Let's do that again.
This is fun.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, that. Bring a.
That's worth. Well, I'm looking at stacks around the table here, and
Is one considered a stack, or is that like a stack plural or singular?
With you guys.
Anthony, come all the way to Denver to play a game, man.
I know, right?
hold on. Play a game. But yeah. Greed is good, I heard in this. Again, you keep choosing the right thing. I mean, it's random on the roofs. Now, and you could there is a variant you could play with all the roofs face up and whatever if you wanted, but do I go 6 for 6? I don't know, because there's only one person that can afford it, and that's Jerry. But Jerry is desperately wanting that 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 for 6 feels good. I'll go 6.
Chat, dude. This is
Go ahead.
ridiculous. You're gonna do 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me think about this. All right, pass.
I pass.
I need some of that money
Yeah,
back.
I know you do.
Let's do it.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Do the right thing.
What?
Do the right thing.
So the 6.
Do the right thing.
Should I?
Yeah.
All right. Fine. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a non-decision right
Yeah.
there, right? Once I want it. All right. So, excuse me.
This is so gross.
There you go. So, forgive me if I'm wrong, but green's still available, right?
Green is still available.
Oh, that's weird.
I think I will bid 4 on that.
Remember, you're not allowed to bid more than you have.
I pass.
He's getting really close to it. I'll pass.
Oh, you both passed?
Yeah.
4?
But you only have money.
I don't want your money. I really don't want your money.
So we have those now, and
Oh my.
Of course. There was no way it wasn't going to
I
happen.
know, dude, that hurts so bad. I was waiting for the greens and I didn't have any money.
that's weird. It's almost like that got planned. That's so queer. That's so strange. You can embezzle.
Yeah.
De-embezzle.
Oh.
Oh, this is not looking good for me. Okay.
Cool. Michael says, I am dying. This is great fun tonight, gents. Awesome. Good stuff. All right. Okay. We're going to put this bad boy out there. So as it is right now, this row is complete, just missing roofs. 2 roofs here, a building and a roof, but there is still the 1 left, okay? And remember, this row will count double because of the mayor. So I'm just kind of recapping for everybody.
And that yellow can only go in one spot, right?
Literally,
Only
it
one
can
spot.
only go in one spot.
I don't know why I picked that. All right.
It's a good
Uh-oh.
spot.
Joe's about to drop some knowledge.
So
What's
how do
going
you
on?
pronounce that name? Is it Guillermo? Guillermo, I think.
All right, I gotta pick.
So it says this game is awesome. So yes, don't forget there are roofs.
Oh. I didn't know that was part of the game.
Right. Well, obviously I've been watching you play.
I got an idea.
Actually, here, well, there you go. As a reminder for the. Oh, you know what? Wait, we can put it right there for the roofs. Okay.
I'm actually gonna go with the 1 spot. There we go.
I like
I
that.
think that's a good play.
I like it. Sign me up.
This is a problem.
Houston.
They have a problem, right? Yeah. Yeah, kinda. All right. It's how about Mr. Alves?
Yeah. I cannot force a negative. That's right.
Yep.
I looked at it, I was
Guillermo?
like, is there any way to go
Yeah.
negative?
But it's Guillermo.
Building.
I'll
dice?
go
What is that?
2.
So my only issue with
3.
acquire.
I'll go 3.
3. My only issue with
I'll pass.
acquire is you can't divest. You only divest by merging, and I don't say problem, but that's the only real weak thing I feel about
3
the
to you.
game. But all right, so let's think it through. If that one gets shortened, that's just missing a roof, and that's done. Then it becomes a race between that and that getting finished. But I have. All 3 of us are invested to get roofs on that, and Clay doesn't have a ton of money. So shortening that one doesn't hurt me. Extending that at all doesn't hurt me. Extending this one makes it real interesting. So you bid 3, huh?
I bid 3.
Oh, okay. So you bid 3. So let's see. You're invested here. You won't hurt that. You would probably back that up 1 because that's only going to be a -1 point for you. I pass.
Okay, I'll take my $3, guys.
Yeah.
I will.
Glory to Rome.
And 1 on the board. All right, there we go.
That's actually yours, though.
I'm sorry. Wait, was I not supposed to think
Wait,
out
who
loud?
bid
It's-
3?
No,
Oh, he didn't want it.
No.
I should have stuck with my 2. You were about to
I was
go
gonna do
3.
3, yeah. I figured these clowns wouldn't take it for 3.
Or remember, you can throw it away is an option as well.
Throwing it away does me no good. My debate is whether I just shorten this one because I've got 7 there,
Exactly what I thought. Yep.
or lengthen this one,
Which is also
which
what I
is
thought.
similar range and gives me a chance to maybe jump more in there.
But you're gonna get hammered in all 3.
Well, I'm only going to lose one
Right.
on that one if it doesn't finish.
That's true.
We got one.
So,
Hold on. Right now, this is.
Yeah. So, because if I just cap this, then like you said, it becomes a race.
Yep.
And if that doesn't finish, I'm wrecked.
You're essentially watching TV.
Yeah.
Without watching TV.
But at the same time, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's
Yeah.
done. It's a done
All right,
deal.
So all right. So now, FYI, all the rule breakers are done. So this row is complete. This row is complete. This row is complete. Whatever finishes rows, two of them, the first two that have all roofs on them, score positive. The other ones score negative.
Which will happen in this game, yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because there are enough roofs now. So there you
We'll
go.
have a true-
It's a horse race.
So
This is
first player.
This is interesting now.
No, I think
no. I just want.
I selected that for
Gotcha. Okay.
And then you
auction.
yeah, so
There you go.
it's me
There you go.
now.
Turn.
All right.
So now, and I hate this is one of this is the kind of game where sometimes talking out loud
Yeah, it's me.
isn't you don't necessarily want to do it,
Understood.
but I'm going to do it
Understood,
for the
yeah.
purpose of the
Yeah.
stream here to go through. I'm thinking, I'm stack no longer applies.
Hey, you got a clay stack!
Yes, I do.
By the way, that might stick now, like permanently on all
Not a good
streams.
thing.
Oh, I'm broke. Oh, you have a clay
Yeah.
stack. Right. Okay.
So my thought is I want money.
right.
Um,
So what could you put up for auction? to get you
Exactly.
money?
So-
you literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options.
yeah. So this does me no good. There's nowhere to put that.
Right.
You
Literally,
can't
it's
bid
a
on that.
dead.
So yeah.
can't
So that's no good.
Right.
I could do this blue, and give Clay a chance to snag that white.
Let's do it, brother.
But I don't want that row to do anything. I don't want any
We're
work
hanging
over there.
Sorry.
So instead, what I'm thinking
Sorry.
is
There you go.
I'm getting excited.
I know. All good, brother.
I think
tense.
I think
seatbelt.
see I want this row to finish, and I see Edward's got a fat stack over there,
Where? It's just, yeah.
and Jerry has a pretty good stack. So I think if I put up one of these greens that Edward could maybe buy there, I'll force a bidding war for whether Jerry wants to keep this and
No,
covers-
not Jerry. That's Clay.
or yeah,
And those are the
well,
last two.
or Edward might go over on the 5.
It's possible.
Yeah, that's more points.
So basically, I'd be forcing a bidding war between which of them want to control who loses their building.
Exactly.
And so yeah, this is gonna go up.
It's either that or a roof or the
Yeah.
2, either or, yeah. Yep, or the purple 2. So it basically,
Which I don't want a roof until I have a chance to control if a good roof comes out.
There you go. Well, all the 6s are going, but there are still 5s and 4s, right? So Jerry, what you going?
2.
So okay, so
That's
so
too low.
right now there are only 2 places it can go. I do have a vested interest in it. Oh, I'll go 3.
I'm gonna pass.
Right. So there you go. So
Yeah.
you can't afford it, so there's 3. All right. Pass the first player marker.
That's an interesting move, sir. Oh wait, you're purple. I didn't see
Yep.
that.
Yeah. That's why I was like, he had a
Yep.
vested interest in
Give
that.
me a roof,
I didn't
please.
see that.
I even pointed it out, Clay.
You
I
did.
wasn't paying attention.
Cocaine, hell of a drug, right? Whatever.
Well, there's a 2.
I'm so like
There you go.
fascinated by these. It's just cool to see the comments up there.
Yeah.
What do we got? What do we got? 2?
Lean back. Okay.
Mm.
I'll bid 3. That felt right.
They wanted to see ownership. If
Oh,
we sort of
okay.
slightly
Oh,
askew.
okay. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. That's
Hopefully
right. The
that's
overhead.
enough.
So here, hold on.
Oh yeah, I missed that one. Yeah.
So
All
you
right.
know what? Yeah, we'll throw it. The you guys won't be able to see the pip value.
I'll go 4
Yeah,
on
just a
that.
little
I'm gonna go
orange of
4 on that. What are we doing that for?
So the camera can see who owns.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good point.
From the
Yep,
overhead.
Yep. There you go.
I have to pass on 4.
What are you going to do with 4?
So let's see. So he's blue. He does not have a vested interest anywhere, except no. You know what? I can't. I shouldn't. You have to
That's
figure it
fine.
out.
I got it. But it... And you have to put the roof. You can't throw it away
It's
like the other
points,
stuff.
Joshua. It's just points. It's worth double on the bottom row and
Because of the
single
mayor.
because the mayor. Right.
There are cubes that have no legal placement.
Correct. You cannot
You
even
choose
select
that,
them,
yeah.
Matt.
I'll take it
Correct.
for it.
So pay the 4.
Sure.
So I know where Clay's going to put this.
I got a pretty good idea. I'm curious.
Where am I putting it?
Thanks.
So my guess is on one of these
Nope,
two.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Which, and I'm assuming the reason you put it on that one is because you could never steal that one.
Oh, son
You were hoping to be able to steal a 5.
well done, Clay.
Yeah.
So should I think out loud as to why that was so good? I think that's more important.
see, in a
I
normal
think so.
game we wouldn't. It's
Right.
that just
So
makes
here,
the
so here it
tense-
is. So I have no choice but to go for a roof because right now, everybody not named Clay has to get this roofed. So somebody is going to win it. So I'm going potentially I win it, whatever. Because if Clay wins it,
He finishes that.
he
row.
finishes this one, which then makes it a race, and this one only has one. So we have to do a roof here. It doesn't matter. It's still very valuable. So Clay, and I'm glad you're first because you were the one that is not interested in winning this.
I know.
Whereas I don't need to outbid you. They have to.
Yeah, so it doesn't even matter what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start off with a,
Go astronomical.
yeah, I'm going to go so big with a pass.
Okay. Oh.
Ooh, that was tough.
Oh. I'll take it for free, boys, because if you guys don't bid, I get it for free.
I'll let you guys have that fight because that happened to me earlier.
Eric says, I'm very much not regretting my $100 investment after watching the stream. Thanks for bringing the game back, Clay.
Thank
I'm
you,
gonna
Eric.
go-
Thank you very much.
He's got a ton of money.
I can't wait till the new
I'll go
art
2.
comes in and all the new components. Two?
2.
Are you kidding me?
Do you see this?
That's
You,
like
you should be
7,
familiar
dude.
with
That's
this.
I thought the chat was on a 20-second delay.
familiar.
Apparently, Clay was on a 20-second delay.
What happened?
Yeah, they're both. Well, ones were 7, ones were 14.
I'll pass.
Oh man, I'm getting posed.
Oh, 2?
Yeah, 2 to you.
It's a glory to run to you, sir.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
because-
See, and this works great for me, and this is what I was hoping. I wanted to put it at a bid where, like, I could hopefully get money, and I did, and I would have
Right.
put it there too, because it's a 1, and I know Edward wants this row.
That's
Everybody,
interesting.
and
You
so,
selected that, right?
and so
I
I'm
did.
hoping that later on, now both the 1s are out, so now that,
Yeah, I
yeah,
pass.
that's a win-win for me.
That's a good point. I should have seen that. I should have let you. I should
Because
have
then
let
I'd
you.
have been
That was
real
yes.
broke.
Good call. Yep.
That would have been another line, if you'd passed that to me.
No, nobody wants to see that, Joe. No, nobody wants to see that.
This is true.
Ain't nobody want to see that. Good. Happy to. Hey, my pleasure, Daniel. I appreciate you guys.
Lou.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll
No edit.
I'll bid 1.
So there are 3 legal placements for that.
Yep.
Okay, just bid down where I don't want it to go, and we'll call it good. 3.
Wow. So if Clay wins this, he goes on top of mine, which that lowers. Actually, you know what? Knock yourselves out. Yeah. That's 7. When you look at everybody's stacks, yeah. I pass.
I'll take the money.
What did I say? 3?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's probably stupid, but.
Daniel.
Do the right thing.
Can I
Clay,
throw it away?
I'm
You said,
passing it to you.
you said throw it?
What?
Chuck it, chuck it?
No, you can't.
What
You
happened?
cannot. You can only chuck the rule breaker.
Has
So
there been a decision on
lean
making
back.
the
I got you. Sorry if I missed the conversation, but has there been a decision on making the cubes able to play the memory blind variant, or if the dice will have windows indicating their value?
So the design of the windows on the side, it's hard to. I mean, we can try putting the numbers in there. We're still trying to figure that out. But the thing I would really like to do is double side them.
Wait, show them here.
Yeah. So like when we're playing, you could instead of putting the 6 like that's not a legal placement,
Right, yeah,
but
yeah,
instead of
right.
putting like this, we could put it on the side.
And then it
So
would be
boom,
double-sided, right?
And then this side, yeah.
Okay, so to be determined on stretch goal, right?
Yeah,
And
where
now
the
the
heck
question
was it
was
that-
where, there it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Cave Hines, welcome. All right,
I
so
don't know
where
what
you-
to do.
Okay.
Probably dumb, but I didn't really want it. I just want the
I'm
money.
okay with that.
Hey, can I get a high five in this game?
Yes!
I just need to get you in it. I feel bad.
So now, this is. I think this is a pretty good spot for me.
Ooh, Three Kingdoms is really good too.
Yeah, I need to.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome,
I need to
Cave.
play that. I've heard great things,
Yep.
mostly from you.
Well,
It's fun.
again, all Clay has done is gone into our backlog.
Yep.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Carthago.
Oh, up until Carthago.
So, yellow.
Yeah, that
reds.
you don't get
Yeah.
that. We really haven't talked about the Cole trilogy a lot, so that's fair.
I feel
Everything else.
like,
Not Wildcatters.
man.
Huh?
What?
Golden Elephant Award finalist.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. It could be.
Yeah, literally everything else. TKR,
We'll see.
Lignum,
Ooh, I think I
the
have-
Climbers.
Oh yeah, I've got to.
Joe introduced me to the Climbers, and that was amazing.
At Gen Con, 5 people out of my like 10 group that we grew all bought Climbers. I bought it the first day.
Yeah,
We played it at
sold out
and
so
then
quick.
everybody the next day was like, yeah, we got to go get that.
Adam, appreciate it. Not a shot. I've now back the Estates. Awesome playthrough. Awesome game. Good stuff. All right.
So I think I want to get a roof
Hey,
in
Ryan.
theory, but
What's up?
I'm still low stacking over here, and so I think that's a problem. I think that better for me would be the potential for putting.
So there are
Wow.
only 2 cubes, 2 floors that can be out there.
And
'cause
they-
can go
and-
on top of the 5. That's it. So it's not worth anything because they can't go anywhere.
Yeah,
else.
that's true. So nobody would bid anything on those.
And you would make no money. Just pointing that out.
Well, but I wouldn't make any money, but I could. It would likely come around to
Guillermo?
0.
I haven't backed it because I'm invested in the playthrough, but soon. Awesome. Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right.
I think, yeah.
Abby,
'Cause-
can't wait until the stream's over to back it.
Thank you.
all right, I'm going. Yeah,
That's
I got to
right.
do a roof.
See that?
Yeah, I
Never
mean,
did
let's
one.
face it. It's punching cardboard and heavy cardboard, right, Jason? Absolutely. Jim should get fair credit on the TKR. Absolutely. Our very first review copy that we ever received. And that's why it will never leave my collection. The original version of
Three
TKR.
Kingdoms. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
They airshipped it from Panda, and yeah, that meant a lot.
That was a good
Plus-
episode.
Plus, Christina and Youster are just really good people. So
Oh, the white 3 was available, but again, same problem.
yeah. Fair point. Good call, Joe.
I mean, I could have done it to potentially hurt Jerry. Like, and that's because that would be the
$6.
only reason
6.
I could have hurt Edward by throwing one in the middle to give him some
good
negatives.
bid, you piece.
$6.
Right around. That was a really good bid.
You got like $12.
Yeah.
I actually got to count.
There's 1, 2, 1, 3, now 1, 4, and both 5s still left in there.
Well,
Yeah, there's better numbers in there.
hold on. Let me see y'all stacks. I know Jerry's now in
This is
position.
a clay
as a-
stack.
all right, no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
So you went
It's my
6, huh?
stack.
So here's the thing. So I'll go ahead and think it out loud. That's fine. If Jerry wins it, he puts it here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 9-pointer.
If Clay wins it, he puts it there, which then makes it a race between those 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jerry has enough money, or Clay has enough money to win that last one. Oh, I am so not liking that.
Hey, do you guys remember Edward flashing off all that money the whole game?
It's just so.
Where the,
Yeah, I do remember that, Josh. I was hanging out over there for a bit, and
Oh my
I
God.
remember telling somebody to buy pretty much all of them. They were like interested. I was like, oh yeah, no, they're all great games.
Oh, how things have changed. So you bid what? 6?
Mm-hmm.
If I'd had more
Same,
money
yeah.
last Gen Con, I would have walked away with that exact same stack of games.
That's a stat.
The official heavy cardboard pose. Wow. So if I pass. Hey Ian,
What'd you
next
say?
year when you come to
6.
HeavyCon, we
6
can bust it out there.
Yeah,
Hey,
you really need to come.
fellow-
to
I'll
that.
do 7. I'll do 7.
Fellow Coloradoan.
Son of a.
Wow.
Clay's
You weren't
on
getting
the
it.
board.
Well, no.
If you
actually,
passed,
Clay's winning.
7.
Yeah.
Clay wins the first game. I think Clay wins the first game now.
Ooh, that feels so good. It's gonna relax.
No, you know what? Not necessarily.
No,
because
I don't
that money.
win. I mean, I just need to get some points.
No,
That's the
I
only
needed.
way.
So I needed Adrian. I needed Adrian to win that.
Yeah, you're
because
hurting.
now.
Now you're in trouble.
No, I'm not.
Wait. Oh, wait. He's gonna want to. He's gonna want to double. Damn it. I don't think I should.
Oh,
pay for
oh,
that.
that's right. Because he's invested.
Yeah,
So,
I'm hurting. But anyway,
the blank
This-
dice
so
in
this
front of
is
the players, the
interesting.
colors they own. Yes,
Because like,
exactly.
if you
Daniel.
put this up, it's
don't
going to go
know.
around to you, and you're just going to add it to your pile.
But I can put the blue 3 up too, and Clay's going to
No,
do
you
no,
can't
no,
get the
you
blue
can't.
3.
You
It's
can't.
blocked.
It's got to be the end.
So you could do the green or the purple and throw Edward some negative points and lose you negative points.
if that.
get rid of my negative points.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, lose you negative points.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna try to-
negating a negative.
I was thinking I could help Clay, but I guess not.
Or you could go for the roof and lock down.
The other way, I mean, the negative helps.
Shoe for life. I'm a Woo fanboy. For Wei Woo
The
and
balance.
Shoe for well, I like it. Plus.
I like playing Woo. Shoe is so hard for me to play. I
Yeah.
cannot play that strategy. That's
I'm
the
too
struggle.
aggressive. I want to station too often, too early, and Shoe makes it really.
Yeah.
You know what? Adrian's invested. He has to. I pass.
3.
Love it. Just a quick reminder. For game 2, you start with whatever you have and your investments. Your investments just come back into your hand.
But this will score points for you at the end of the game.
It comes back into your hand, right?
Right. Well, I mean, this scores you points at the end of this round.
Oh, yeah, at the end of the round.
It's
right.
not even a question. No, why would I? Because the
Yeah.
game's going to end with this roof. Like,
Yes.
this game's going to end.
Well, because all these
Yeah.
are negative. If otherwise they're double negative.
Well, but I mean, regardless, the game's going to end.
Right.
But I can pick up 9.
So he could either put it, and get 9 positive while losing 18 negative. There's no way he does that.
So I screw everybody else by,
And it hurts him. So that's, yeah.
I guess I did.
Yeah. Well, I get that, Ian, but at the same time, it's worth it. Just saying. It's
Who
worth
put it up for? You put it up for bid?
Yeah.
I passed. And Clay, you didn't bid, right?
I bid.
Oh, well, how much?
Let me count my money.
Less than 2.
3.
All right.
Nice.
I do love the look on Davis's face, by the way. Ian you
Nailed
it. Just the
This is my I'm having a great time face.
I think I've told. So while you're thinking, I think I told the story. 2 Essens ago, I went by Placentia Games because I wanted to see Kepler 3042, the
That's
original.
right, yeah.
And I went by it, and this was the pose that everybody had at the table, like this.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, what's that?"
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Cash is a tiebreaker.
It's a tiebreaker for the end of the game. This
Yeah,
is the
this
end
is-
of the first one.
Yeah.
All right.
Man. 4.
Jesus, Andrew Dennison. I might have people play this, Infamous Traffic, and Pixie
4?
Coin all in one night.
Maybe the night I crushed all
I'll
the
take it.
souls in my game.
I'd have to go there
How much?
anyway.
I figured you would.
How much?
4.
And that right there triggers the end of the first game.
I was right. I was going to give it to you for free. I didn't want to drop.
All
But I
right.
had to anyway, though.
So we are playing
2 rounds.
2 rounds.
So,
if
Some people-
you know, this could be the end of the game if you just wanted to play one game.
So here we go. So we have.
Oh, I know what Clay would have done.
Clay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
So
want you to
Clay.
win that.
Yeah, you did.
We have.
This is
Adrian.
war, bro.
We We have
I
Jerry
don't like that.
and me. All right. So this row will count negative.
Did I put the mayor there? I don't remember.
Okay. I
Okay.
did. I did. So that's going to be -3 for red, which is Adrian. So -3 there. And -5 for white, which is Jerry. So that's where we're starting. Everything else now is positive.
I'll put these in the bag because we're going to read it all.
So you,
And throw those back in.
so you guys pick on the new guys right there. That's what it is.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So yellow. So Adrian's
Oh, wait, I
getting
can keep
7,
the blue.
so that's going to be a
For
net
scoring.
4 for that now. And then purple, which is me, that's 6, 7, that's
Ew.
13.
Yeah, that's real
13 for Edward. I like that.
You're so-
Blue, so Clay, that's 5, 8, that's 12 for Clay.
Hey,
Okay.
that's cool. Let's just end
And
this
then,
one.
yeah, so those are done. Now everything on this row, remember, is going to be double because the mayor. So we'll go red is going to be, that's 10 and 16. So
32,
that would be
32.
32 for Adrian, which means 36 is where he ends the first round. Good job, Adrian.
Do we count these in the first round?
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
So
Okay.
I guess technically that. Then Jerry's going to get 1, 2, 5, 9, 18 for Jerry, which puts him at 13 after losing his negatives there. Sorry, that's a little glary, guys. And then for me, for the green, we're looking at 1, 2, 8, that's 16. That'd be 29 for me. 2 more, which means 31 for Edward at the end of the first round. Jerry, no embezzle, so that's going to be 13.
Too honest.
And Clay is 1, that's going to be 13. And Adrian is at 39. So we have Adrian going into game 2 as the winner. So we'll put a little star there. So 39, 31, 13, and 13.
Nice
So
job.
far, hashtag good teacher. All right. Now, all your amounts
Go back
and
into
your
your hand.
embezzle go back into your hand. These
Yeah.
will come back out here.
I'm going to run to the restroom.
Yep,
Guys,
you're good. Yeah, while we reset. So we'll go there. So hopefully the game is making sense now to everybody. Now you've
Can you
seen
set these
one.
up?
Yeah, I got you. So we'll go.
Thanks, John.
And it's 8 by 3.
Joe's like, someone bid on the cancel cube for the first turn, and then just throw it away.
So you're stuck.
Everything becomes permanent.
Yep.
Oh, that's a brutal move. I like it. I like it. Joe, we need to play more games together.
And you and I talked, this is only our second game ever playing.
know.
We played the prototype of Wildcatters 2.0 at Gen Con, or at Essen 2 years ago. And this is only the second game that we have played. That's
So
criminal.
I always have to go far away just to play a game with you. So now
3,
you
6.
gotta
Come to Ohio.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
One more row.
There we go. Those are the colors this round. Purple's a little bit more.
How's it change the number of players? Does
It's
it?
always the same.
Yeah.
Everything is the
totally.
same.
There we go.
So can you guys see these numbers and everything okay?
Yeah, oh yeah, that looks real good from where
Okay.
I'm sitting. Yep.
I'm just going to be a little OCD and tighten it up.
Cool. Hey, the one thing I will say, folks, is just if you do happen to back it because of the stream, I would appreciate it if y'all let Clay know you backed it
Yes,
because of
please.
seeing it on the stream. Even though, we're not getting it, it helps us gauge things, so we would appreciate it.
And the rooftops are in there.
All the roofs are in here. The roofs, they are not on fire, but they are here. All right. So we have roofs, which obviously roofs cannot be bid at the beginning. No legal bids. And I forget who starts the second
I'm
one.
just going to do everything
Random?
in randoms or in setup
Okay,
except
all right.
for the
So-
money.
Edward, Adrian, Clay, Jerry. Okay. Here we go.
I remember that.
Yep.
I'm white.
I'm blue.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
remember your color. Who is that?
That was blue. So
So
Adrian.
Adrian.
Oh, yeah, it's
So
Adrian.
Adrian. All right, yeah, God, we have the memory of gnats,
You're right.
apparently.
back up
Okay,
the video.
Goldfish. Ooh, shiny. There we go. All right, cool. What if we back it despite the stream? Thanks, Ian. Good looking out. Nobody, I can't even say something mean. I'm like,
Yeah, no.
he design, fix that over there too, please.
Yep.
Awesome, Jordan. Appreciate it. Thanks, Dean.
And you're first.
And Eric. So I'm curious, legitimately, for anybody that was on the fence about this, have you guys seen anything? Because obviously, if you're not into auctions, then this isn't going to be for you. I mean,
That's
plain
the
and
thing.
simple.
Yeah, it is
right?
an auction game. It's
Right.
straight up. It's like if you like Raw, this is just very
Meaner.
similar. Oh my goodness,
yeah.
you guys see? Yeah.
All right, so 3 Glory to Rome's in the first game. Adrian, we voted. You are the weakest link. You begin.
Yeah.
All right. No, actually, what it was we randomized it and you win. Win.
You guys fair?
I assume
Awesome,
it was
Jordan. All right, cool.
some variation of
That's awesome.
whoever won last one starts. Okay.
Thanks, Abby.
Awesome, yeah. I mean, obviously, it's group dependent because if your group doesn't like auctions, stay away from the game because you're just not going to enjoy it.
We got to straighten this board. Here we
What?
go.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Hold on. Wait.
I'm not good at this. I'll
Yeah,
let the pro do it.
yeah. Hold on. We're gonna go like this, there, and then just space these out a little bit. There we go. It's all nice and perfect for the first round, and then it's a disaster after that. Okay, good enough. Go ahead.
All right. So, just coming back in here and looking at this, we've got 3 yellow,
Oh, great! I suck at Raw too.
2 really
Who
high.
said that? Oh,
Bruce.
Bruce.
Which I went to Bruce's down in Colorado Springs. He invited
Wow.
me down there. We played Feudum last Friday. That was cool.
Freaking
Go ahead.
Denver,
I need to
dude.
play that stuff.
I need to move here.
Yeah. 3 yellow, low on the end, and then high in the middle, which means yellow's poison, I
Oh,
think.
when you were gone, I think, I don't know, you were gone. Joe's like, just bid on the cancel cube and then throw it away.
Yeah, no, I saw that right as I was leaving.
There and get rid of it.
Great start to the game.
Right.
Your actions have consequences now.
Cool.
Yeah, so 2 players, I've emailed Klaus about it, and I haven't heard much yet. I think he is kind of trying to figure something out. It's tough. It's really tough.
I'll be honest.
With an auction game, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's just, this is not a game I would ever pull out with 2 players. Plain and simple. I'm not saying it won't be good. I'm saying I would never do it. 3,
Yeah.
4, and 5, all you can eat, baby.
Yeah.
All you can eat.
It'd be hard to give cash back and forth.
It becomes a zero-sum game
Right.
then, right?
Big one right out the gate.
Oh, it's
All
beautiful.
right. So green. What you got?
Wow.
Not much.
All right, cool. Thanks, Avatar.
$2.
I love this. This is insane. I love it's just so smooth here.
The chat is
I
one
wish
of
you
my
all
favorite
could see
things
this.
about
This
this.
is an amazing setup here.
It is.
Appreciate it, buddy. What
Two.
now?
$2.
Whoa!
I've loved the evolution of the studio. I
Okay,
remember
when
like
it started
when,
in the
like,
basement.
when the construction, because
Yeah.
I was here before the construction of the basement was finished.
Yeah.
And then seeing that finally like finished was like, holy crap, this is amazing. And then like seeing the first round of this studio up here was like, wow, how could this get any better? And then like I didn't even know you had updated it. I came over one time, I was like, what has happened?
And there are 3 more steps that we envision for the studio, but we got to get to that level.
Probably wasn't that.
Oh man.
I'm willing to go. Pass.
3.
I wanted to.
I see what I
man.
should have did.
What are the points? Oh, so
Man.
so.
Oh wait,
That's a
what was this?
thin stack
Fernie,
over
I think
there.
that's how you
for
say her
3.
name. Fernie.
Yes, Franny.
Franny. Sorry, I'm really bad.
Franny, just back again. What are the points at the moment? Okay, so real
Oh
quick.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Go ahead.
Oh, this is so ridiculous. Go ahead.
All right, so
This is so crazy, dude.
man, 3. That's really frustrating. I was definitely would have bought it at 2. 3, especially seeing that like it's like
Hey, don't be looking.
maybe.
Don't be looking.
at the start of my turn.
Oops,
Oh,
sorry guys.
I'm gonna start that right out.
Hold on. That was me. That
Broke
was
everything.
totally me. Sorry about that.
I started my turn on investing, by the way, and then I picked that, and you guys did your bids.
Yes. Yes.
I'm tempted to make Clay pay me 3. But man, I think green has the potential to be real good.
I don't know.
I'm really
It has
worried
the
this might
potential.
not fit,
It
but
might
we're
not
gonna try.
actually
Let's
work.
see. How's that work?
Hey,
Almost.
that's
Almost.
great.
Hold on.
That's
Hold on.
great, man.
Hold on. We'll do this. 1 second, guys. The joys of being your own producer as well.
Right?
There we go. So the points are now, after the first round, are down there with the scores. Okay, guys and gals? Okay. Good call,
What's gonna
Frank.
come
Glad
out
you added
next?
that. Okay.
Pay me.
Okay. I was about to do a Glory to Rome. Really. Really.
Go ahead. Where's it going? It's
going
right
there. All right.
That was a good move.
Yep.
I should have did that. It's quality. All right, blue 5, please.
Don't
So
forget
for
you can
those of you
embezzle.
that are just joining in, if there's any
Huge
of you,
stack of cash.
I feel like I'm gonna need it later.
the white picket fences can
Maybe.
only be
The ranches, 1 story high.
one story, so nobody can stack on top of that.
Yeah.
I could make it scroll, Cormac, but people think it's distracting, and so that we don't on the main screen. We only do on the when it's the all players one. So at the end there, it's yeah. I guess there's one more thing.
I think. I mean, it looks good. I mean, it's clean.
Yeah,
the way
but
it is.
hold on, wait. We'll go there. Just to get one more space at the very end so people can see how to. Well, all right. It's pledgehc.com if you want to support the show, guys, and be a patron.
Yes,
We would appreciate it. So what's the? It's me.
Mm-hmm.
So blue, huh?
Yeah, go big. 10 bigger.
I'll go 4.
Pass.
And yet Bruce asked, "Is this the coin that I brought with him?" This is the very first coin, the very first challenge coin. So yes, unfortunately, Bruce, I couldn't give you this one. This one's I'm partial to this one. It's our very first challenge coin.
So
We have
the
like
stretch
200
goal-
more, but
I'm gonna address the stretch goal with the
Sure,
colorblind.
go ahead.
We're doing stickers, so the game will be colorblind friendly.
no matter what,
No
off
matter
the
what.
bat. And
Yeah.
so you want to talk about that?
I
Hold
do.
on. After
Yeah.
it's your bid. I bid 4.
No, he
Pass.
passed.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
go ahead and talk.
Go ahead.
I just want to mention with the colorblind thing, I think that got blown way out of proportion because
Fully agree.
I mean, it was ridiculous.
I don't want to speak for you.
Yeah,
Go
but
ahead.
anyway,
Yeah.
we've done stickers before in Wildcatters. I was stuck on silk screening. Okay.
Just so
I was
laser
so
focused.
And I'm a one-man shop here, so I'm doing all this by myself, fulfillment and everything. But we're going to do stickers. We've done stickers before. It was like, oh yeah, we should have.
As soon as somebody mentioned
Yeah,
it,
it's
you
just
were like, "Oh, yeah,
this-
my bad."
I mean that. I just wrote off stickers because a lot of people are like,
Pass.
Wildcatters has stickers and it's too much
Yep.
putting on there. So I just wanted to make a good-looking game. That's the end of the story.
So,
What's that for?
Yep.
To you?
Yeah.
I wanted to give it to Clay.
Dude.
It's been much easier to. It's easier to part with going to him, not you.
Right.
Here.
All right. So $4. Here we go.
Nope.
Why do you have so much money? Stop it.
Why don't you have more money, Clay?
I just wanted the 6th spot on there. I'm playing for like 3rd.
One big pay.
My strategy is to, so I have $1. My strategy is to find a piece that is very valuable for everybody else and put it up for auction, knowing that it'll go high, and high.
Right.
And then people pay me.
You should embezzle with that logic too.
I might.
Yeah, you
That's actually a good point because
Lock it away.
Um,
That'll help you.
Yep. Good looking out.
We're just passing that information on. So make sure to remind Clay when it's his
Yeah.
turn. You can embezzle.
Awesome. Thanks, Bruce. Really appreciate that, man. Very cool.
This is awesome. No, man, never bet on me though. Oh, it's so bad. I like Joe's comment.
Yeah.
He hates Skeleton people. That makes me laugh so hard. He doesn't want to
Joe is on fire tonight too.
Oh,
It just got hotter in here.
it did. It really did.
quite warm in here.
Oh. All right.
I love you, Joe.
Yeah. So we've had 3 different ways of Glory to Roams. We've had against one another on the streams.
Yeah.
We've had the Peanut Gallery telling us Glory to Rome for forcing them to buy games.
Yeah.
And then we've done ours from us to Comcast whenever the streams have dropped.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to go ahead, put white out there.
I'll do one. I'll do one.
Yeah, and obviously Clay's a
Man, I
friend
don't
of
know if I
mine,
like
but
that.
I agree with Jason. He says you handled the whole issue perfectly. Wouldn't be surprised if it was a net positive. And here, so obviously we're friends, right? But you also know that I'm gonna call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
That should have seen it to begin with, but I also understand getting laser focused on something else and not being able to see the forest through the trees.
Yeah.
That said,
I
the
nipped
best-
it in the butt.
the best
with
thing that
3
you
in.
can the
Best.
best thing you can do is, you know what? Hey, my bad. I screwed that up. Let me change that, which is exactly what he did. So
Owning mistakes is like the best way to handle this,
Exactly.
especially any kind of public mistake. Just own it.
look
Like,
at
people
what we
make-
did
people
with
mess up.
Reddit, right?
Yeah,
So
Yeah, stickers should have been a no-brainer that was included in the game. I didn't,
3, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, if we had 80,000 though, which I'm really confident we can, no stickers. It'll all
3
be
silk
silk
screen,
around it.
which
Yeah.
that's expensive.
It's gonna look sexy though.
3?
I'll take it.
Oh,
No.
oh yeah, no,
No, you-
it was me. It was me.
Okay.
Give me that.
All right.
Give me that money.
Adrian's
Wait,
like,
what?
I thought I had
Yeah.
that.
Wait. Did you win that?
This
Well,
is a
no,
new
because then
rule.
I got confused about like I
know.
felt I was the bidder and was like, wait, no, it's my
Um,
choice. No, keep your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Here you go. All right, cool. So here we'll do it this way so you guys can see there's one underneath it. There you
Ah,
go.
nice.
Cool. All right.
This is the Twisted Tower of.
Yeah, they of white now. So that's
Look at
big.
this. It's a 5 and a 4. That's big money.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
Say
looking.
big
that's
money
looking real
at
good.
Menards. Do you guys have Menards out
Yes.
No.
here? Okay.
Yeah, there's
Good.
Menards around here.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe I'm just
No,
flashing back to
I
Michigan.
know
Yeah,
it from
Wisconsin
Red's
has
broadcast, by the way. So,
Oh yeah. How are they doing this year?
really? Are you being sarcastic?
I don't.
The worst start since 1931? Great.
They've been so bad lately.
Brian Price got canned today.
Really.
I will never cheer somebody losing their job, but considering the amount of money he and as invested as I have been over the decades for the Reds,
Time to go.
yeah.
Man,
All
why'd
right.
you have to put that up now?
All right.
Sexy red coming out to play.
4.
5.
I really don't like stickering unless I'm drinking. I really like stickering.
Yeah.
You went 5?
I
Yeah.
want to play with cave heights.
Yeah, it hasn't changed.
It's called a fundraising for Clay. That's what it's doing.
This is a good move for Clay right now.
I pass. Okay, Clay?
Yeah,
Oh, thanks, Eric.
Edward, you need to put another line up there.
No, I don't.
I said it.
Oh, did you?
You missed me
Oh,
saying
my
it.
bad. All right, sorry. Okay. So hold on. I'm going to do 3 for the first game and 1 for the second so far. All right, cool. So current bid's 5. Clay, what are you doing?
I should have.
He's taking it.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
There's some thought going on though. There you go.
so I'm going to do the magic trick and make this like.
Yeah, you're
2.
right. All right.
I need to do some comeback action. Right?
Yeah, I thought that
Yes,
might happen.
that is my
There you
second
go.
one, Josh.
All right. All right.
Especially because this is like this and my grandma's house are
Yeah,
the
right.
only 2 places that I try not to swear. Otherwise, if you play games with me or if you
Oh,
listen
no,
to
no,
our show,
hold on. No. Not at this house.
no, on the
On
stream.
the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's be clear. Like a sailor.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
I was.
All right, you're up.
Oh my gosh, what are you guys taking all the money out? That's cool.
Yeah.
Pretty lame.
See, now this is
Fair enough,
really
Joe.
frustrating.
And yeah, Rich, man, it's been brutal, but yeah, thankfully I'm too busy with the show to really
Yeah.
watch it. A lot of so win or lose doesn't matter. It does. I'm invested, but less so the last couple of years.
Oh,
But
never
it is what
mind.
it is.
No.
I had to borrow Joe's
Yeah, we're
copy
gonna-
of Neue Heimat.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
coming.
we're gonna
Borrow.
do
Okay.
Joe,
Oh.
I hate to tell you this, but Don and Tice are borrowing your copy in the Netherlands right now. Hope that's okay.
Hashtag doesn't matter.
$4.
Oh, you suck so hard. Wow.
No, Bruce, he wasn't. He was. We don't let Marines on submarines. Too much could go
Aircraft
wrong.
carriers I was
Yeah.
on in the Marine Corps.
Hey, look at this. Avatar's like, I got it. I got a fan. Yes.
We're gonna win now.
He's been drinking heavily, though.
You went 4.
Yeah.
You know what? Knock stuff out.
Well,
Told me not to get 3, so I'm
Hold
going to get
on.
3. It's a learning game.
5.
6.
Ooh.
You could all just screw right off.
Nice move.
Hey, that's pretty awesome.
That was good. That was well
That
done.
was.
I had $6, by the way. 5.
I built 2 of that.
They can't see it.
Oh.
I built that tower.
So there you go. Yep. All right. There we go.
Isn't that an 80s song? Built that tower.
We built this tower.
Yep. Cthulhu Dreams. Nailed it. Yep.
Concordia. Oh, I love that game.
I'm looking forward to the Venus expansion.
Really?
Yeah. I wasn't until Mac explained it to me, and
I
then
wish I'd
was
gotten
like,
to play
oh,
it. That and Escape Plan are the 2 things I missed at Lieria.
Huh. Yeah, you and I went all the way to Portugal to play games together, and Amanda. Huh.
Not quite. Not quite a third GTR.
So this is a 5, a 4, a 3, and a 1.
Yeah. That roll can go no further.
I'll go 2 for the yellow. Make it 3. Hold on. Nope, 2. Sticking with my initial bid. There you go.
Ew. I'm gonna pass.
You bumped
Two.
it to... Oh, you...
Two.
Oh. Oh.
Can I still bid again? Okay.
It hasn't acted.
I'll do 3.
Okay, there you
I'll
go.
do 3.
Ah,
If he hasn't
pass on
acted,
3.
go ahead.
Oh, that's the last one
Jeffrey,
out there.
I'm suing
Hang
you.
on one second.
Yeah,
So
no,
hard.
no, I
Hang
just
on one
you,
second.
Jeffrey, you enjoy. Hey, play what you dig, but you have the right to be wrong. Go ahead. What?
Oh, no, I said hold on, because
Alright.
that's the last color.
It
to
is.
Oh.
Oh, trust me, Joe. Trust me, I'm all over that. The Glory to Rome count is currently 3 for the first round, and 1 for the second. So a total of 4 so far.
I came real close
By the
a
way,
second ago.
I said 4.5. I said it. I like the over.
Oh, yeah, the over is definitely the way to go on this one. Man, this is a tough decision.
Because this is the last bid.
Yeah.
Or the last color.
And I think he'll take it for 3. I think. Man.
I don't know.
And I wouldn't mind letting him have 3 of them. I don't think I want Clay to have it for 3.
You need to not worry about me, sir.
I don't know. I'm looking at the
Yeah,
board
nobody
here.
gets a tower like
I
that
don't
and
think-
it goes positive. I want double negative. I don't
Man.
want just negative. I want double negative.
I don't really like where I'm sitting in this round.
Clay wins.
That
Yes.
blue, man, I wish I was on blue. Those low scoring ones later to snipe some buildings. Yellow's got a 2.
Or not.
Or maybe not.
You can stick it to him though.
Maybe
So
not, yeah. I'm gonna pass.
so are folks only
I'm gonna
backing
pass.
it if
I'm-
Clay wins. Current bid's 3, so take it or leave it.
5. No,
take it or
just I was
take
not
it
gonna
or
go
give it.
5. Might have done 4.
I'll take 3.
There you go, Clay.
Probably dumb, but
All right. So where's it going? Yeah. Really?
What?
What's
Wow.
up, fellas? That just happened.
That was you,
I don't
right?
like.
Yeah.
I don't even like that.
I think it's too early for that, actually.
yeah, it is.
Let me see your stack. Is it close? Oh my god. I'm debating on doing something.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this is actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, boys. Early and often. Go ahead. And I do mean early, and I mean often.
What you got?
Mayor.
Oh, mayor. Ooh. Pass. I don't care about the mayor.
I would have liked to see the canceled cube as well. Sid's right on that one. Yeah, I pass on the mayor.
Wow, this shocks me. Oh, I got it for free.
Take it. I don't know where I would put it.
There you go, boys.
Okay. Gives us something to shoot
I'm ready
for.
to play that game.
Okay,
Worked well for me last
game
time.
on. So now we know what's up. So the game has been decided. Now it's a matter of so now you and I.
Right.
There we go.
Oh,
Look at that one.
He is a handsome one, isn't he,
That's a big
Jeffrey?
one. What's that? Oh my gosh.
Okay, it's a 5. Man.
We're gonna go around again on the
Let's, I don't think you guys really. All right.
You didn't sell it well enough.
Apparently they did not. I legitimately thought they would avoid putting it there. Obviously, I failed to gauge the market well. Hashtag, oops.
4. 3.
Pass.
Knock yourself out. You two can fight over that.
Yeah, I want the money for now.
There.
All right, that makes it my turn.
So what you
Someone
got?
over here?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Ugh.
Yep.
I would have reminded you, but I didn't know if you had enough money to want to do it.
Thanks for looking out for me.
Let's see what I want to see go next.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, if you can get to it.
There's something I should be doing that I don't know.
Don't
Just saying.
do
I didn't
it.
say anything.
Do not
I know what I want to do, but I don't know if it's the right thing.
knock it off.
Man, what?
I feel like I'm just kind of going too hard right now. Pedal to the metal, baby.
Just keep going. Into the wall.
I'm so screwed in this game, dude. It looks pretty right now. Can we end the game?
All right, Jerry.
Let's do 3.
I'm good with that. Go ahead. I pass.
Pass.
Give me 3.
Just throw it in either there, too.
Well, hold on. It does matter. Because you're the auctioneer next turn, so it does matter.
Oh, so I'm going.
Okay, so
Put it here.
who the floor cubes, the ones that are available are from the left and right.
So
the
here,
first
this,
available. Yes.
this. The outer of each side.
So to get to the middle, you kind of got to work your way
Yep.
through 'em.
Let's do the 5 red.
5 red coming out.
Please.
Okay.
2. Oh, I don't think we do. I would disagree, Joe.
Yes, Jeffrey. I
You don't have a dog in the fight either
well,
way.
well, no. So his thing about canceling Dino
yeah.
Island. So we just recently reviewed that game.
Okay.
I think it's
2.
perfectly. It's fine. And I have an unreasonable amount of fun playing it, but it's nothing special. This, if you like auction games, then this 100% over Dino Island.
Okay.
I think.
I haven't played Dino Island.
I like it.
Dino Island. No, it doesn't work.
It's
Never mind.
What did you?
I pass. I don't care.
And you did 2, Edward.
I did.
I kind of want to bid though.
I'll do 3.
No, too late.
Adrian.
Sorry, man.
I know.
Dang, that's wicked, isn't it? I gotta buy it. 2, 3.
Yep, that's what I figured happens. Let me see y'all stacks real quick.
For me, the exclusive dinosaurs were a
Okay.
must.
Don't
Alright.
do that, Joe. That's not what we want to do.
No, don't do that.
No, we're just gonna throw the 3 out there. I got the Oh, I'm embezzling a buck. Hold on.
Yeah.
There we go. Done. Oh, don't worry. That was going to happen. I
Yeah.
assure you, Joe's not influencing that.
I was going to do it.
I wish you would have, because I would have gotten rid of the cancel cube then.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Right.
3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
4.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yes, you
Yep.
can place
Yes.
the
There you
5
go.
in the ranch. Now, the ranch, you cannot put it, you can only put a roof on this
Yes.
now.
There you go. Yep.
Any number can go in there.
Cormac, of this, Jerry and I this is our first. I don't know how many plays you guys
Oh
have.
God, I have well over a dozen. Doesn't mean I'm good, but Clay, how many? You've played it a bunch as well. Again, he's certainly not good.
I'm always terrible at games.
Yeah.
You've
You're
played
consistent.
37 times, Joe? Wow.
All right, there you go.
It's a good game, man. It's a
It's a good
really
game.
good game. I'm not biased, but I am.
It's going to go great at game night.
Yeah,
this is perfect for playing
and,
at a bar.
And here's the other thing. And again, I don't have a vested interest. I mean, other than seeing my friends succeed, it's a top 25, maybe on a given day, it's a top 20 game for me of all time. So it's a Hall of Fame game for me, clearly. But
I
for
hate you,
me,
Clay.
if you enjoy auction games, this is the greatest auction game, in my opinion. I realize that Carmen over at Game Surplus would say Medici, but this is, and it's the meatest game ever
Has
made.
he played this? Yeah.
I don't know if he has, but he will at HeavyCon if not.
Nice.
But the thing you were talking about for
2.
this can be a filler.
Pass.
Like it could be one and done. You just play one round instead of playing 2 or 3, or it could be a featured game of the night type
Yeah.
thing if you play 2, 3 rounds, right?
It's nice to have simple rules,
That's
though,
what we
too.
call versatile.
Yes. All right,
The
what now? 2.
outline spots, Daniel, are ranches. They can only ever be 1 tall. So you can't snipe this 6 or that 5. It's a great spot to put a high card or high cube and not have it taken from you.
So you bid 2. So
Yeah,
who
did
you
you?
put this up?
I
here?
bid 2.
You bid 2. Keep it up. There you go.
I just like this
I
is
know.
very nice to hold.
I know. You bid 2. Adrian did, huh? Pass.
Oh.
What?
Is Chris right? It extends it 3 past the
Oh,
river.
yeah, my bad. Thank you. Christopher Clark, for those that don't know, there is nobody better at correcting what we screw up than Christopher Clark
Where was
during
it?
the
Was
live
it
stream.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
my
yeah,
bad. My bad. Good call. So, Clay.
What's the bid on this
2.
bad boy? 2? I'll take the 2.
Yep.
Man, I was hoping you guys would.
Nah, there's
Come
no
on.
need. There's no need for
I
me.
know, I figured. I'm stupid.
I hate this for so many reasons. I did try to bid on the red 5 because I wanted this to go there,
Yeah.
Oh, darn.
but I didn't bid enough
What
on the
happened?
red 5, and now this is
Yeah.
just
Didn't work.
That's the worst.
garbage now.
It's a good
But it's an
foundation.
interesting kind of garbage because I can almost guarantee somebody's going to want to get on this 6. They're going to
Get
want to get on
on
it.
Well, not if it's in this
Right.
row, maybe.
But then that cancel cube's still out there.
It is.
And I've been looking at people's stacks.
Oh.
I think that cancel cube.
Can we just
I
show
think that can go
people
where I
that have
want.
just joined with the new game board?
we will at the end. No,
Okay.
we will at the
All
end.
right.
Gotta stick through it,
Keep the
guys.
game going,
yeah,
guys.
yeah. I like that.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
This is not final graphics of anything, by the
Yeah,
way.
well, no, this is the final of the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So now, what kind of fun games can we play? Let's play around with that.
Awesome. I fully support that.
I don't.
I do. Fully support that.
$4.
No, you cancel 1 cube, Siddharth. 4, you went?
Yeah.
I pass.
4 for you? I'm gonna pass.
Unless, so now I'm curious. Now I want to look that up and double check for the rules.
So, if you cancel, yeah, you can only cancel 1 cube.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So
Hold
you
on.
have to
Yeah.
adjust it back.
Discard the previous placed building permit. The piece is removed from the game. The piece, singular, as in 1. It doesn't matter if it's stacked. If there are no
There's an example in the rules how
Is
it
it?
works.
Okay.
Yeah.
4, man. That's right on the line.
You know what he's gonna do if he wins it.
Oh yeah, no.
He's gonna be the nicest guy and shrink this guy
No, he's
too.
not.
Damn.
No way. There's no way.
That's good because
Okay. Okay. All right. Pass the first player marker. Gary, you're up.
that changed it, doesn't it?
Dude. Ballin'.
I would have been totally fine playing on the printout as well, Avatar. That's already looking great.
Yeah, it really does, but it's just
Yeah.
we want to be able to show the contrast of the two, and
Yeah,
so
I get it.
But we'll show it again at the end. Don't worry. All right, so this is up for bid. Pass.
Any news on Colon Colony?
Clay, you're up.
Yeah, we're still working on that. It's not gonna make Gen Con this year.
All right. Essen, or is it going to make this
It's not gonna
calendar
make
year?
this year. No.
Okay.
We're doing some different things with it.
It's
Well,
also
I'm going to ask, after you bid, I will ask a question.
Okay. What's the bid to me?
It's, it's 0.
It's worth way more than that, though.
I don't know.
I'm not certain it is.
I'll say a 2.
Where are we on pipeline?
So Ian's working on our. I don't know if we're supposed to say that yet or not. You caught me.
No, I really wasn't trying. Anyway, moving on.
It's in our development.
Edward, you said 2?
He did.
Or Clay, you said 2?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I'll take your money. I don't really want to do it.
Sure.
Actually, Climber's reprint just happened, didn't it?
Climbers? Yeah, we
Yeah.
just came in the warehouse, so everything should be in distributors this week, and then out to retailers next week. I knew I should have gone over on that.
Cancel. The
One.
mayor cannot be canceled.
Correct. 1.
It only cancels one of the cubes in that stack, right? It
Uh-huh.
doesn't cancel the stack.
Does it reset it then, or wherever?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it goes back.
Ah, that's kind of cool.
What are the bids?
1.
1. Turn your own scoundrel.
I said, turn your on, scoundrel.
I have that.
Gosh damn.
So basically, that
Man.
side of the table is bidding to throw away the cancel, to cancel the cancel.
Yeah.
That's a good move, Edward. Completely negated my 2 play right there.
That's a good problem to have, Adam. So I'm just curious, Clay.
What?
Hey, hold on one second. Here, hold on.
Oh,
You ready?
gosh.
Hold on. Wait, no.
Three.
Okay. 3. Really? Only 3?
Yeah, I think 3's fine.
Okay.
I want to pass. I'm in last place. I got some catching up to do.
Yeah, I think 3's fine.
Thank you. I got the next one.
All right.
I like that move.
There's plenty of low cubes in you guys' colors to start throwing on them 6s. I ain't worried about it.
Oh,
You
I
gotta-
ain't worried about it.
You got to get access to mine.
Nice move, bruh.
Go ahead. Clay?
Ooh, my turn.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
See, that was a... We're working together, man.
I mean, I would love to see that happen, but now I think it's looking.
You know what I think
thin.
about that? This is what I think about that. That's going up for auction. That's your color.
Yeah, that is indeed my color.
That is. All right.
I'll go.
Ian's admonishing you. Go ahead.
Loose lips, baby. Sorry.
No one heard it. Don't worry. Hey, if you guys are enjoying the stream, all I do ask is give it a thumb up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are enjoying this.
Yeah.
I'll go.
It
3.
helps the show. So, 3?
3.
Okay.
Pass.
Are you even playing?
Look at this sack of
I
money.
know.
I have
I
I'm
know.
gonna come in late
I
game
pass.
like,
I
oh,
pass.
you guys bid 1?
Current bid's 3.
Yeah.
3?
Joe's saying it cancels the whole
Who's
stack.
got 3?
Hold on. I'm gonna do. Okay, so
Not
hold
in
on.
the rules. We're doing 1.
All right. The publisher has spoken. Hold on. The rules just here.
It's
the
just one can. It's
Yeah,
just
the
one
cancel
I
cube
wanna keep this
allowed.
moving.
All right.
Okay.
1 cube. It says
Yes.
a cube.
Yes.
So
Oh, you could have picked top or bottom then? It's not.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Pick which one you want.
previously placed. Yes.
Perfect.
What's the bid on this?
I bid 3. He passed. Edward, I believe,
I passed. I did. Yes.
What is wrong with you guys?
A lot.
Everybody's against me in
Yeah,
this.
well,
Okay, give me $3.
What's the money situation looking like for this next move?
Oh, hey, Ryan. Didn't
Hey,
realize you were
Ryan,
here.
just
Not that
like-
we have any reason to know each other. Clay, lean back.
Not that we. I'm sorry. it's so. I don't know.
Ryan, nice to
and this
meet you
comes
for the
to
first
me,
time. Ian. Okay,
and
what you got?
I am going
Unless you
to.
were here. By the way, Pipeline is designed by Ryan Courtney.
Let's see what
Yep.
we can do with that.
All right.
I think we can have some fun with that.
$3.
Pass.
He is. You gonna get him invested in this row?
He's too rich. For
Said
my
you wanna
blood.
work together,
I
man.
can't. I gotta pass. It's all on you.
You bid 3?
Appreciate that, Dean. Thank you.
Wow, man, I really would. I actually, yeah, because I couldn't get to Edward stuff yet.
Nope.
Yet.
Nope.
That's wicked.
Yeah.
Clay, stack of points. Well played, Franny. All right.
Making it rain.
What you got, Jerry?
I got nothing. Let's keep the fun going.
Ooh, that's fun.
I don't like
It
that.
is.
It's fun.
I'm not sure I like that at all.
I pass.
I love it. 2?
Says
think-
with confidence.
Yeah. It's worth
2.
more.
I'm gonna go with 2.
I pass.
Still gonna get it later. Give me your 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible to play a second game worse than your first.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Do
You
possible.
want it?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm playing on the edge here. I
It's
got
all or
nothing to
nothing.
lose, baby.
True, because he's losing right now, so
Yeah.
he's got to go big or go home, I suppose.
I mean, that's got to be a go home move. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that at all.
Kickstarter. I'm looking forward to it coming in.
If it ever shows up.
I know. Things happen. I understand where they're
Oh yeah,
coming
no, I
from.
totally do. It's
Dude.
not Roxley's fault.
Yeah.
It's killing me though.
Yeah, I know. I'm dying to play it.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
We have it downstairs, the prototype. If you... Oh,
How long
man.
your time, Clay?
I have to fly out tomorrow morning at 10.
Man, short trip.
I know. I wish I could stay longer. Who's blue? Okay, Jerry.
Yeah, Mrs. Ray make magic happen.
Yeah,
here.
I'm gonna bid a 2. On that.
I pass.
Is that 2? I'll do 3.
I think that's the payment.
That's the pay me $3.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
gotta figure out what I want to do with it though.
All right. Rules on whether or not to cancel cube, but here's what matters. The publisher said it's going to cancel 1 cube, so we're playing it with the estate's rules.
What?
All right, Clay, you're up.
What's that? Where'd it go? Oh, I thought you were gonna put it somewhere else, somewhere better.
Yeah, I agree, Sid. I don't get that move at all.
Yep.
What move?
You putting that 3 on top of
Hey,
Jerry's
I
red cube.
appreciate it.
Yeah, me too.
I don't understand. You guys don't know how to play this.
Well, that's a lot of roofs.
Man,
Go
I would have
ahead.
thrown it out there and still incentivized Jerry and gotten us one.
Thanks,
closer.
Carmen. All right.
Yeah, GTR to the rules.
Ouch. All right. So 4. Adrian.
The number 4, not the bid.
Yeah, so that just got put out, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. What's going on?
5, 6, 7.
No,
I got to pass.
3.
pass.
3?
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay you 3 for that.
So now I'm curious to see what you do with it. All right. Good. All right. Adrian.
What's up, Thin Stack?
Yep. I figured, but high five. That's all right. I'm gonna get paid.
Pass.
So 1, 2. Five.
I'm gonna have to pass on that. That was a silly bid.
I hate so much of this.
Thank you.
Enjoy your...
Hey, you're the one that put it out there. I'm just saying.
Oh, I know.
Don't worry, it's not going to stay there long. Thank you.
Oh, man, this game is... It's good.
Uh-huh.
It's real good.
Uh-huh.
It's painfully good.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thank you very much, sir. I'll go 3 on that. Check that. Hold on. Ooh. Hold on. 4.
Do you have $4?
Normally I wouldn't do it in a stream, but I figure I can get away with it. If you guys want to support the show, consider pledgehc.com. Bottom right-hand corner, right there. Appreciate it. Go for it.
You said
4. I said 4 doll hairs.
4?
Yep.
Not an insubstantial amount of money at this
It
Yeah,
is
I'm just
not.
gonna have to pass on that.
Right.
Wait a second. No, I'm not. I'm gonna have to
I'm
bid
out.
5.
5.
Oh, I'm out. Definitely pass. I was passing on 4. I'm hard pass on 5.
I'll take it.
Oh, we're back to a clay stack.
I'm
Hold on.
so good at this
Move
game.
your whole stack over. There it is.
I'm
All
so
right.
good at this game.
All right.
Hey, Clay, do you want to show your stack to the camera?
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
You guys wanna see that?
Like your stack could fit right in there.
It's so heavy.
There are 2 places I want it.
There are 2 places it should go. Well, there's one place it should go. No, maybe not. I don't know.
And this comes to
I'm gonna
me.
make y'all do some work.
Oh, wow.
Up in here.
Okay, not where I wanted it to go.
Not where I
Well.
expected it to go.
Oh, yeah. What was that?
Glider room!
I'll build or bid 0. I'm gonna have to pass.
Okay. You better come real strong.
I'm going to come real hard with a 4.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, coming back at you.
1, 2, 3.
Can I just another glory to Rome up there? That's a double glory to Rome move right there.
There you go. Hey, good news. You get to own that whole spot for yourself.
Okay.
Absolutely, because I know what's coming. So we're good. We're totally good.
Okay. junk, man.
No.
Junk.
Yes, exactly, Joshua. I did. Guilty. Hey, Milo. All right. I will call you tomorrow. Here we go. The big one. Hey, there's only one left. Adrian?
God, this is so tense right now, dude.
It's the worst.
Oh my gosh.
I don't
3.
think so, Siddharth. I had a reason for it, but we'll see if it bites me in the butt.
Pass.
You bid 3?
Yep.
Pass.
Thank you.
You
I'll
pay
take
me.
$3 with interest.
I just realized that.
Yep.
Son of a.
Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party, pal.
That hurt. That was dumb. I'd feel. Yeah. Hold on. Not really the plan better. More just the play better part of that for me. Yes. That was a mistake.
So we are only a couple pledges away from hitting a stretch. This is Daniel's question about the company's certs are going to be cardstock. They are. They're going to be 400 GSM. Think the Tesla versus Edison money. That's the thickness they're going to be. And we're only a couple pledges away from getting that for all of the checks as well.
Cool.
So high quality, baby.
Well, after the stream, if it's only a couple, we should
I
be there.
hope we can hit that.
Well, and I was waiting till after I played
3.
to talk about it on the show next week,
Okay.
so
All right.
it'll be on our Kickstarter.
You bid
segment.
3?
Oh, that sounds.
I pass.
3?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's bid? This is you.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Siddharth. Yep.
I got 3.
Now, no, it's actually minus 12.
Yeah.
I'm going to bid
now.
a 4 on that.
Cormac. All right, there's 4.
Give
Adrian?
me 4.
Yes, baby. Oh, God. I almost.
Wow, that's not even a clay stack.
Oh, wait. Check that out, though.
Clay,
that's
awesome
it,
negatives.
baby.
Yeah. Locked in those losses.
That's double loss right there.
Yeah. Franny.
What'd you say? At what point is clear the mayor's? To move the mayor. I like the mayor there right now. I'm kind of digging him. Or her. Whatever it is.
There.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
2.
Appreciate the support, man. Thanks. All right,
That's
a
awesome.
2 roof. Pass.
Clay?
Oh, jeez. Let me. I'm gonna have to pass.
2.
I sold
take it.
all my money.
Officially in go big or go home mode.
Yep.
Hey, I like this. I love this.
I think I'm okay with that. Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Things are getting tense.
Yep. All right, clay passes. Adrian?
No, I'm 0.
So in the other game, you just throw it away and you lose your turn,
2.
or you just.
If it's a blank. If it's yeah, what? 2?
Yeah, so could you guys imagine drawing a blank and like, oh, your turn, just
Wait for it
Oh,
again.
yeah.
Like, so if I drew a blank, then I have no checks, and it's like,
Yep.
Yeah.
No cash.
That
Awesome.
seems unnecessarily mean.
Pass.
So you bid 2?
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Thanks for helping my roof.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Hold on. Yeah. Yep. I'm good with that. Okay. Clay?
As I understand it, 2 would go negative if 1 row completed, and then there wasn't enough to finish the
So
rest of them.
there are a total of 7 roofs left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this could get extended, and now you can't finish it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, Jerry's got the overwhelming majority
I
amount
like
of money
that.
in the game.
I like that.
What was you?
I still pass. I'll throw. It's white. I'll throw 2 on that.
3.
Just say 7.
You said 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take the 3.
You didn't put up, did you?
Oh, I did not. Sorry, pass. I apologize. He'll take the 3.
Yeah, I'll take the 3.
Yeah.
I mean, you got money.
Yeah, oh, he's got a
Could've
gross
said a
amount of
little
money.
bit of
You should be
more.
embezzling.
You should be.
Yep. All right.
I also
See
know
where
what you should
putting
do
it.
right now.
Yeah, I've seen all the rows go negative, and who sucks less.
Yeah.
That's the play, but don't worry. There's still a blue 2 and
There,
a blue
boy.
green.
I know
Or,
that.
2, 3.
Yeah, there.
Adrian, what you got?
Roof me.
There you go, man.
Roof.
What do we got? Something
Oh, wow.
pretty good, pretty good.
5. So that's worth 26. That's worth 12. That's worth 6 or 12. And that's worth
I'll do 3.
14.
3?
$3.
I'll go 4.
I'm just gonna have to pass. Too rich for my blood.
I think there are 6 roofs left after that. I
Yeah,
think.
6.
Okay.
Man. There's a 1. Both ones are out. That's the first 4, a 2, a 3, and a 5.
Daniel says this game's like the embodiment of Simply Complex.
Pay me my money.
4?
Yup.
1, 2, 3, 4. For those that missed it, that's all my money.
I like how you counted it under the table.
Locking it in.
Yep.
Dang it.
What just happened?
There's roofs, a 5, a 2, and a rule breaker 1.
And remember, the rule breaker 1 can be added to move that there. Or shorten either of those or extend either of those.
This game could go anywhere right
See
now.
where that happens.
I elect to make no bids at this time.
Good choice.
I don't like this. It's not worth it. I'll say 3.
I pass.
I'll take the 3.
Are you kidding me, man?
I know you were.
Oh!
Thanks, guys.
Wow, 2 of us are broke, and Adrian's got a fair amount, but hold on here.
This is disgusting.
That's Jerry's stack.
Jerry, you got to start embezzling, man.
That's all right. I gotta bid it all right here.
Because remember,
Hey,
it's
bro.
not worth anything. Only embezzling is worth something. at the
Yeah,
end.
but a couple bucks there versus run the game. I'll take the game. Not that it's worked for you yet,
Right,
but
right.
we'll see what happens.
Here's a 5.
Just reruns the game.
Adrian, you're up.
Oh, I was so hoping you would bite
Oh,
on
because he's a
that.
pass.
Yep.
Ah.
What?
That's a glory run.
All right.
That is a big time one.
That puts us at 7.
4. 5.
5.
5 for 5.
45?
No, 5
Okay,
for 5.
5.
You're purple. It locks you in.
Take care, Bruce. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Daniel?
I called this a rule breaker earlier.
Oh, yeah.
It moves how far the
Yeah.
rows can go.
Yeah.
Because that's what he was asking what the
Gotcha.
comment was about the rule breaker. Mostly because I couldn't remember what it's actually called. Building
So
contract?
it's yours for 6.
Yeah, it is.
Building permit.
Building permit.
Rule breaker, same.
What's the highest bid?
I bid
It's
5.
5 right now.
Okay.
I'll take my 6, thank you.
See, I was hoping something like that would happen.
All right, you're wrong thing. There you go.
Okay.
Now you another chance.
Okay.
Gross, man. Why would you do this?
Cuz.
No. I'm not cuz. I'm bad. Bad man. 2.
How many roofs are left? 5? 4? There are 5 roofs left.
Yeah, Daniel, they just stack and
Three.
move accordingly.
Uh-huh.
$3.
Hold up.
Edwards.
Oh, you
Change
do have
this.
cash. That's right. I
You
gave it to
just
you.
paid me.
I don't like this. Better without.
Wow. So, okay, so you have red and blue. You want that to fail desperately.
You can add more than one building permit to the same row, yes. That happened, and then one of those building permits were canceled due to the cancel queue.
So you are red and blue. You bid 3?
I think so, right? Yeah.
I bid 2, he bid 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, brother. Do it. That's not what I wanted you to do.
I'll still
I
take
got
it.
$4, baby.
I'll still take it.
Yes, man, you have so much embezzled money.
All right, what you doing?
Man. Oh, brutal.
Thanks,
Why
Rob.
did you get that much in there, dude?
I hope your Tuesday goes smoothly, Rob.
I got
He's
to do
gotten
a
on it.
roof. I
Yep,
got to.
yep, you do.
There's not an option.
By the way, there are 4 roofs left.
And there's 6s that haven't even come out.
And just FYI, it's possible all 3
Go
end up
negative.
negative.
Man.
Oh, this is dramatic. Dramatic chipmunk. Thank you, Rob.
I don't know what to do.
Sure.
I can't do anything, can I? I'll go 4.
Yeah. No. Okay. You bid 4. I pass just so he can't go back. But you don't want it to go
Right.
either of those, right? So
Yeah.
What is it now?
it's 4.
He bid 4.
You have 4
Oh, yeah.
because I just gave you 4.
Yes.
See, the 5s are gone. The 1s are gone. The 3s are now gone. So it's only 4. It's 1 4 and 2 6s left in that bag. Man.
That's some power, baby.
Take your $4. Man.
What do you know?
So if it fails,
It's less points.
it's
for
less
him.
points for me. And if it succeeds, it's because one of the
Right.
5s or 6 goes on there.
I don't like that.
All right, Jerry.
I agree,
So
Sid.
there's
Don't forget.
I've been
you
real
embezzled.
happy with
There are
this
3
situation
left.
recently. I should have embezzled.
And for those that don't know, that are new to the streams, don't forget that the live stream, because we're thinking out loud and we're cutting up with y'all and having a good time, that adds about
It adds
45
time.
minutes to an hour onto a live stream. So the fact that we're going on 2 hours and 40 minutes is not typical, but that it is for a stream,
I mean,
but
it
not
hasn't
for
even
a real
felt
game.
like it was that
I know,
long either.
which is awesome,
Wow.
right?
I guess there's only one spot for that, isn't there?
No, there's 2
spots.
here and here.
How do I get this done? Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, I pass.
Pass.
I bid 1.
Psychological warfare.
That's awesome.
I like Paul's
Carmen.
comment too.
Oh, I just crashed it.
You're not gonna
That's
do
funny,
that,
right.
Paul. I don't think that'll happen. especially the way the game board folds.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, I guess that would make it even easier to level one side up. 'Cause it
So
folds in the
now
middle,
the
level
two
whole
people
thing.
with the most money in the game are incentivized to win this roof. So just FYI, just to save you guys the math, those are the 3 roofs that are left.
Oh, there's a 2 in there still. Mother.
I mean, it's obvious. You could just check it out.
Well, yeah,
It's
I
easier
missed
for
that
the
because I missed that
screens.
earlier when I placed
So
that
here's a
3
4.
there. I thought
I'll bid
everything was
4.
higher than the 3.
All right, 4. Oh, I like how this started. Adrian's got to come strong.
Who's got
I
the most
mean-
money there?
I don't think I
Two rows are
do.
not guaranteed negatives right now.
Yes, they are. Yes, they
No,
are.
they're not.
No, you could do.
There's 3 roofs, or there's 4 roofs
could do-
left. 1, 2, 3, and 4 potentially.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. There you go. There's 4 roofs left total.
You bid 4?
Yep.
Pass.
So who wins there? Who makes the most cash?
Me.
What?
Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
purple does. If this finishes, yeah. If you put a roof on those, it guarantees 2 of the rows
Yep.
go negative.
Well, I mean, no.
Either
Oh,
one.
because that one won't finish. Yeah. Dirty.
Well, no, I guess all 4 could go in the middle. So I guess there's that.
No,
Yeah.
but it still guarantees what you said. 2 rows will go negative.
Oh,
if you
right.
place
yeah,
it in that
yeah,
center
yeah,
row.
2, right. That
You
one
have
and
4?
that one. Yep.
I'll pass.
That's all I got.
All right. Thank you.
Good. I was hoping.
Okay.
I just didn't know.
Your turn.
I got this.
What you got?
I don't think I have it.
Yeah, the middle row is negative now.
Ooh, this could hurt me.
Who put the 5 on me?
Wasn't me.
Who's got the money?
That would be blue and red.
Can't take out the middle.
Can't
can
take
you?
it out of the middle.
Yeah,
so,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I'm
I'm
protected.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Ah! Stupid. This sucks. I should have put that 4 there. Oh.
2
2?
6s left. Yep.
It's a 2. I'll
Yep.
bid 2 on a 2.
Man, I messed up. I shouldn't have put.
3.
Pass.
Okay, Clay 3.
As long as you outbid Adrian. So where's it going?
Who's winning the first round?
Adrian was.
With Edward a close second. And you and Clay tied.
39-31. I don't know if I'd call
I
that
guess-
close. And then 13.
Put it on yellow.
There. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy. I'm a team player.
Adrian.
I forgot I was blue.
Oh,
Oofs.
here you go. Here's a 6. Don't even need to
Yeah.
because there you go. So that's the penultimate roof. Okay.
+1.
Yeah.
+1.
You got to bid a
You-
number.
you gotta make a
gotta
number,
bid
man.
number.
Oh, you put that?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh, I thought that was your bid.
No.
So what they're doing is they're comparing stacks. So show the camera here, there, side by side here. There you go.
Yeah.
Get in there,
So-
Clay. Hey, Edward, you want to get your... Oh, you do have a stack.
I do. But no, the thing is, Adrian's got the hammer, and now Jerry's got to bid right, but he's going to then pay Adrian.
Which I'm hoping... So I'm hoping that this is a win-win for me. I'm hoping that either
Yep.
he bids under what I have so that I just take it, or I'm hoping he bids enough that then I just take the other 6.
Right, but he might have enough to be able to do both. I don't know.
If he bids right, I think he probably does.
And we'll see.
Well, but if I bid right, then you'll get me in the second one. Because you'll have twice as much money.
That's true.
So I don't think I can get it.
I think you might have more than twice as much as me, though. So I think if you bid exactly 1 more than I have...
No, then you outbid him for the second
yeah,
time.
then I do. You're right.
I think he's right. I think Adrian wins. But what's your number? It's you and Adrian. 'cause
I don't feel
me
bad.
and Clay.
I wish I would put that on the
6.
or something.
Nope. Well, hold on. Wait. Whoa. You said 6?
Mm-hmm.
I bid 12. If I had it, but I don't. So go ahead.
You made my fucking stomach turn. And I'm sorry for that.
Worth it. Totally worth it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it goes on that tower.
7. Oh yeah, you paid him right. There you go. So that row. So the question is whether or not this one will win. Which, all right. So what are you doing, Jerry?
Yeah, give me the last 6.
Okay, and I bid all of it, which I think is 5.
Pass.
Oh, can I do this right away for my
Yes.
1 point?
There you go.
Can I do some more?
Man,
No.
having money is so
I wanted to
powerful.
embezzle so
Oh,
bad
doesn't
on that
matter, it
last
doesn't
round, but I
matter,
needed
so yeah.
every penny I had.
All right, so there is the ball game. So here we go. So we have positive, positive, negative. So we'll subtract. So Clay loses 5, so so he's at 8 with that. Adrian loses 2, he's at 37. Jerry loses 7, which he's down to 6. And then Jerry's down to 2, or loses 2, he's down to 4. So that's where we are. Now it's all positives. So yellow gets 4. That's 4 for Clay, so he's up to 12.
Thanks, Jerry, for the 2 roof.
I'm glad to help you.
Keep him at 6.
And here, we'll go ahead and take care of Clay's 9 there. That's 21. Clay's done for that. So there and there. And then Jerry's got 6, 12. That's 15. Jerry's up to 19. And that's done.
That's all they wrote.
All right, so we got green. So that's going to be 9, 12, 15, 19, 25. That's 50 points for Clay for that.
Sweet.
So that's 71.
Plus this one.
Oh, yeah, good call. And that's going to be another 11, 22.
If you
is
snake this from me,
93
Clay.
for Clay.
And I think you might have.
I'm
I
not
think you might
winning
have
it.
just pulled that off, dude.
So 7, that's 11, 12, 17, that's 34. That's 65, 66, 67, 68 total. That's where I finish. 68. Jerry finishes at 19.
Oh, I forgot my $2.
Yeah.
Hey, you just screwed
Sorry,
me.
hold on.
$3.
$3. I apologize. That's
It's a lot better
22.
now.
My bad.
It's closer.
All right, there we go. So here we go. 6, 12, 13, 16, and 9 is 25. That's 50 for 87.
Glory to Rome, Clay!
How much money do you have?
Oh, wait. Yeah, he's right.
No.
Still.
It's already up
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
Four is
that's even
91.
worse.
32, that's another glory to Rome! By 1 point!
By 2. By 2. So here you go.
No, 93 to 90. Oh, 91.
No.
Oh, I was at 87.
There you go. So Clay
Oh!
wins
Ah.
at 93.
I blame you, Avatar, with the premature congratulations.
Adrian at
Jinxed
91. Hashtag good teacher at 68. And Jerry, thank you for playing. Now, hold on. Before we go, final thoughts. Let's look at the other board real quick. So, show you guys. This is the original. Oops. My bad.
Here's my dad.
Wait.
There we go. There we go. So, yeah. So, you guys, here, let me bring everything down.
Whoop.
I'll bring the chat down.
Yeah,
Or actually, we'll just move that and move these over.
there we go.
There we go. What a comeback. That was awesome.
Oh, man.
All right,
Good
so
job,
here we go.
Clay. I
Well,
got it.
hold on. All right. So there you can see the difference. Again, it's just aesthetic. Everything else is the same. But looks good.
Does
Legitimately,
No, it
looks really good.
real
So the mayor, the next goal would upgrade this to
A top hat?
Yeah, I
Right.
want to do a top hat that's the same distance as this. A nice big piece that
And
just
obviously,
stands out.
these are going to be nicer. And
Yeah.
these are going to be like little barricades, right?
Yeah, like little construct. They're called jersey barriers,
Right.
little barricades and whatnot, just to have more of a construction vibe, just to fit the theme, with some nice stripes painted down it.
There we go. Cool. All right.
Very nice.
Free Arkwright for everyone.
Oh, I didn't bring
What?
chat.
Oh,
That's awesome. Right? That was awesome. Well done. All right, so we'll start. Jerry, you finished dead last, but first game.
Yeah, you did.
What'd you think of the game?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I love action games and just the whole simplicity. I mean, not light rule set, but tough thoughts.
Yeah. Oh, the deep. Yes, for sure.
I loved it. That kills me. I gave you the 6.
man.
I got the 6 on top of the big tower. No, it was great. It was fantastic. That was amazing. I love auction games. I love auction games like this where there's not a really good idea of like what the value.
Opaque.
Like, yeah, it especially starting out like the first round. It's like, what are people willing to go in on this? You know,
Well, you know, there's $48 in the game with 4
Oh,
players.
man.
Everybody starts with 12. So there you go. What do you value it
Yeah.
at? And more importantly, what do you think other people value it at?
So currently, one of my favorite auction games, especially for like the Wednesday game nights that I do at breweries, bars, hanging out, like not long play times,
Right.
it's Ponzi Scheme. I think it's got a great
Oh, yeah.
auction in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Love Ponzi Scheme. I think this might be Ponzi Scheme. This,
Oh.
the closed economy makes it. I think that's more interesting than
So
Ponzi's
hard.
like runaway.
And it's not only a closed economy in this, but there's there's $48. It's 12 per player, so it'd be 60 in a 5-player, whatever, 36, whatever. But the important thing is
When you embezzle.
when you start embezzling, you're taking more money
Yeah,
out the
of
game.
Yeah.
So values change. They're very dynamic. It's a Hall of Fame game for me.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not news.
Do you guys feel like it's a roller coaster ride when you're on this? It's like you're on some highs, and then it's like,
Oh, yeah.
oh no, I don't.
Completely.
I love how you go like, well, unless you're Jerry and just have a big stack the entire game.
know.
Like it's like, oh man, I've got all the money, I'm doing whatever. And
That
then
worked
and
out
then-
well, didn't
And then
it?
you do it a couple
I can never
times,
pull
yeah.
a trigger.
And then you do it.
Yeah.
At some point, you have to start. You got to switch from acquisition of money to
Invest.
Yeah.
acquisition
And-
of resources.
And I felt like, and then there were times I was doing that. It was like, okay, let's see, like this should be a turn where I put out something that I think you guys want to bid for and I get paid. Other times it's like, nah, I want to put something that I can win.
Yes.
I really love that.
It's got the economy thing too, where it's like you see stuff growing, you don't know if it's going to grow fast enough or it's going to tank.
Yeah.
Like this long line, I thought it was never going to go, so I never
Oh, I
jumped
didn't
on it.
either.
So, but then when
And
you
all of a
went,
sudden, it just started like.
Yep.
but then it's closed, so it's like
Yep.
once you get in the stock market, the stock's really like hot and you missed it, so it's cool that way.
So, okay, my question for you, Clay, because obviously you like the game. No, seriously. So,
Yeah.
how did you come about getting the game? Like, what made you want to reprint it, and then how did you get it?
Well, Joe Wiggins, everybody in the chat, introduced me to the Climbers first, and then we played Neue Heimat, and
You're welcome, Joe.
I just fell in love with it. It's a different style of game, you know.
Mhm.
It's completely different than a traditional board game, I guess, or Euro game.
Right.
But I just
And it
fell
looks
in love
so
with it.
innocuous.
Oh yeah, you don't
It
see it
really
on this.
does, dude.
I mean, I knew it was coming because
8.
like
By the way, the total was 8.
That's a lot.
That's
I
by
mean-
far the most. But that's what I expected
Oh,
in
yeah.
this game, right? So how did you end up getting it? If you,
Uh,
I mean,
You know, Klaus, he owns Zoc Verlag. They put out a bunch of fun games that have a lot of pieces at stack
Yep.
and stuff. And
he did Bausac too, didn't
yeah,
he?
he's an older guy.
Yeah.
He's not really involved with Zoc Verlag much anymore, but he kind of still hangs out.
Mhm.
So getting a hold of him was a challenge, and got a hold of him and just had a meeting at Essen 2 years ago, and was like, hey, I really want to do this with the Climbers in Neue Heimat. And he was like, yeah, I'd love to see it come out again. I just explained to him what my intentions were, especially with the
What's your
blank
vision, kind of? Yeah.
yeah, exactly where I want to take it, and he was on board. He's like, I would love to see it like completely redone with the graphics and everything. So he's excited about it.
Cool.
So
So now, before Clay leaves tomorrow morning, as I have said, my goal is to get a box of rocks reprinted. So now my job is to get Clay on board with Hinkle and Stein. I'm not going to say it's peer pressure.
but that's also done by Klaus Sock
Exactly.
as well. I'm
It's
like,
part of the
"Ooh,
series.
Show
And
it to me.
So we're going to play that possibly, tonight before he leaves. So
yeah.
So first of all, Anthony, I see you, and that's not funny.
What did you say?
The floor slaps. That's a joke from
Okay.
MHGG. That's not funny. That doesn't happen. And yeah, I think 5 of those 8 were me, plus 1 actual F-bomb. I apologize.
all good. All good.
But Clay,
I do it.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Clay, I absolutely love what you're doing with these. Like so many of these games, like if you can get a hold of a copy, you don't feel like you need an update. Like if I owned Neue
Yeah,
Heimat, I never would have been
absolutely.
like, oh, I
Yeah.
need an upgrade. Like
I
it's
don't-
all fine. It's good.
Yeah.
Like
It
there's
looks
still wood
great.
component
Yeah,
that
yeah.
plays great.
But the problem is you can't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't get it, and 2, like one of the things I really like where board gaming's heading is higher component quality, to where even heavy Euros that are long accused of looking
Look at
boring on a
Lisboa.
table look fantastic.
Look at
Yeah,
Lisboa. Look at the
Lisboa.
Gallerist.
Feudum, Gallerist,
Yep.
basically everything Ian O'Toole has ever touched.
Obviously.
But I love that, and I love that you're going back and taking some of these games that have been long out of print, hard to find, and bringing back and doing just like fantastic graphic upgrades.
On that note, I'm not one. So I collect games, obviously, plus as a reviewer and now a professional reviewer, journalist, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. I want people to be able to experience these games more and make them more widely available. Is this going to crush the value of... Yes, but who cares? That's not what we're in this
Screw
hobby
that.
for.
Yeah.
There are better investments out there than board games. So I say, you know what, reprint. A while back, we did a shirt for Heavy Cardboard. It's Down with OOP, right?
Yeah.
And it had a list of games on the back that were out of print. I think upwards of 85, 90% of those
lining
have all
those
been-
out.
have all been reprinted, which is
Yeah.
fantastic.
And that's great because
That
again,
shows you like the kind of pull that you guys have. It's just, I think that says wonders.
Appreciate it. I think there's influence. How much? But I think that, I mean, it gets people interested. It gets people talking about it. What we've done with Age of Steam, making maps more available, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm proud of what we did. But
See,
it's
I like
also
games like this, and I don't want to say anything bad about other games, but it's just like this is interaction. It's not forced, but it's not like over the top forced. Like, oh, this game kind of needs a little bit more. Take that, so we'll throw in these cards or something that do that. It's just the way the game is designed. It's fluid. It's seamless. It's just
and
brilliant. I mean,
and you feel violated by the end of it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just appreciate that in game design.
Yes.
That's the kind of stuff that I look for out there. It's just stuff that has, like, to me, it's a smooth design like that.
well, and I really like, and this is true with a lot of these heavier games, and some of my favorite games, even the non-heavier sided games, are where you can be like Clay was, where we're making fun of Clay stacks,
Yeah.
and then he comes back and snakes the win by 2 points.
He's like, scoreboard.
Yeah. And I think that's great. That's what I love in these kind of games, and especially ones like this that can play in a like you said earlier,
You can play
you
a
play
single
one game and knock it out.
But here's what's really cool about this, and I think that this game shines playing more than one, right? Because it was pretty clear where things were, that Adrian was going to win that. Okay, that's one and done. I didn't think you had a snowball's
I
chance
didn't
in
either.
hell, and you came back and won. And so now what happens if we play a third? You're in bad shape. But
Cash.
economy-wise,
He had a pile of
he had
money.
a pile of
He was
money.
about to make some work happen.
Exactly. So maybe things could have changed. So I love the ebb and flow of you're out of it maybe this round, but not for
Well,
subsequent.
and really, at the end of the game, the spread from high to low wasn't much different than at the end of that first round. Like, it would have been easy for you to,
right.
make a couple
Yep.
of us go negative and score 30 points, and boom.
Yeah, because I think some
Man.
people were noticing like any moment these rows could all go negative, and it was towards the end of the game. But
Chris
Oh,
says
man.
Edward also influences my money flying out of my wallet too.
Well, and Sid reminding me of the FCM stream where Sweater Mike's snaked me by like $4 at the
Right.
end.
Yep.
Oh,
So
no.
that's awesome. So
Ah.
all right. So that's
Such
it,
great
guys.
games.
That's a wrap. So that's Neue Heimat / the Estates. It's on Kickstarter. When does it end? So
It
today,
ends May 4th. It's a Friday, and we have about almost 2 weeks left. So
there you go.
hopefully we can hit those stretch goals. I'm really hoping that we can do it.
And
So.
I do too, just because that means more copies get made, more widely
yeah.
available, et cetera, et cetera. Plus,
Yeah.
if this is a stepping stone for people getting into more auction games and more
Absolutely.
mean, not necessarily mean, but heavier games,
Yeah,
which again,
that's a
it's
good
not
gateway.
it's not rules heavy. It's just a heavy.
It's a depth of
Which,
analysis.
I'll be honest, that helps us for two reasons. One, it helps Heavy Cardboard, right?
Yeah.
Sure, obviously. But it also, more importantly, helps the community, because that means there's more heavy gamers, more for us to
More
play,
people to play with.
which then means there's more Ryan Courtneys out there.
Yeah,
that
that guy
new
has
designers
some
that are coming out with some
really
really heavy games, which,
stuff.
so it feeds itself. So
Yeah.
I think that's a win-win for the entire hobby, right?
Oh, yeah,
Because
absolutely.
more people that come in, some want to see what else is out there, and yeah, it's just a win-win across the
Well,
board.
and I like a lot of the heaviness of games like these. Like, so the
not rules.
rules aren't heavy, and so
No.
that means it's based on your group. Like, you could play this with some kids and like have a fun little lighthearted go of it and not get as mean and cutthroat.
and then you can play
and
with
then
us.
Yep, you can play with the big boys.
Yep. So, all right. So thanks everybody. Really appreciate you guys joining us and hanging with us tonight. It's
That
been a
was
blast
fun.
for us. Hopefully it has for y'all. Again, as always, don't forget, like, subscribe, all that. It helps the channel. If you want to support the show, that like what Rob just mentioned, you can always go to pledgehc.com, support the show that way. Like the 682 patrons we have. At 1,000, I get a Davis tattoo. Hopefully Ian designs it. So we'll get there. So pretty stoked for that. So, on behalf of myself and Amanda, I'm Edward.
Jerry?
I'm Adrian.
I'm Clay.
Y'all have a wonderful evening. Don't forget to go support the estates over on Kickstarter. Y'all have a wonderful night. Good night, y'all.
Thanks.
Night.
Bye.